My microphone is now live. Your microphone is now live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to... Oh, excuse me. Welcome to our first beginner, intermediate, all-star bracket for BlazBlue Central Fiction. It's been a grueling 32 weeks of beginner-friendly / beginner intermediate tournaments for the BlazBlue Central Fiction series. And we now have for you 15 champions who are going to duke it out for glory in this all-star bracket. I'm joined today by my commentators. I'll give them a second to introduce themselves.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DaRealZil coming on for the mic. You've kind of seen me in the chat. I usually try to support most of these brackets and just check it out. I'm really looking forward to today and all these 16 warriors that we have. I'm joined by my co-commentator, Moonjade. How are you, sir?
What's up, man? What's up? Super happy to be here. It's a cool opportunity to just get in here, get some commentary in on a lot of really cool matches tonight.
Yeah, not only are these folks commentating, but both have contributed to the matcherino.
Absolutely.
$15. Well, Moonjade had to do $15.01 to...
Of course. He's already got me on the bronze medal. That's how you know.
There you go. So that is 30 from them, and then 20 from Delta Runner as well, saying, I expect at least one astral finish. Ooh.
Delta took my freaking bronze medal. Never mind.
I feel like I shouldn't get a medal because I'm just putting it in as seed money. But
I mean, you deserve the gold for sure. You tossing in 100? Nah, you deserve the gold.
Well, this is 100%. Our all-star bracket. I wanted to make it a little more special, so I threw in the C note.
Yeah, Ryer makes that VTuber money now too, so you know.
Yeah, let me tell you, there's my VTubers make negative money unless you're huge. I spend so much money on art and assets that
it's a dead thing. That's what.
Yeah,
it is.
It's gonna come. It's a tax benefit. Yeah.
So, it's a write-off.
Yeah. So it's a little different today from our normal cadence. We actually have for you a series of player trailers, and we're going to talk about all of our previous beginner-friendly / intermediate champions for the next 45 minutes or so as we get ready for the bracket. And then we're going to run our bracket starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. So this is just going to be a little introduction for those of you who haven't followed all the storylines. For those of you who don't know who the players are tonight, we definitely want to highlight them. Each of them has won or performed well in one of our brackets. We had a couple people who, due to personal conflicts or scheduling conflicts, could not make it to this bracket. So we put in a few substitutes, and we'll mention them when they come up. But each of the 3 substitutes is a primetime player in these brackets. You've seen them time and time again, performing well, showing up. So they are also worth highlighting. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Let me get BlazBlue down. Let me get the trailer up for my commentators. So the first player we're going to be talking about is NegaReaper.
The Celica player,
yes.
if I recall correctly.
So NegaReaper, you may recognize the name from Melty Blood type Lumina. Pretty prominent player in our Mash Fests. Pretty prominent player in the Melty Blood scene. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up their trailer. So let me do this real quick, and then we'll talk about kind of what to expect to see from them. All right. So yeah, NegaReaper, very solid with the Celica. Oopsies, I got the next one starting already. Very solid with the Celica. A lot of the, I would say, rollout into cross-up. Expect to see a lot of that.
Yeah, something I've noticed from watching NegaReaper play is their use of like Celica's jump D. They almost use it like an anti-air. Like they'll use it to stall like their air momentum, and then they'll come down to punish like anti-air attempts, and then get their knockdown, get Celica the health or a little extra damage, whatever she needs. Which definitely like seeing. She's a very under-repped character in this game.
Yep. That's definitely the Melty Blood coming out, right? It's all air footsies, it's all movement, and I would say while NegaReaper keeps their combos pretty simple, they hit those combos and, you know, keep it going. So consistency above all in kind of that general Celica game plan, and I think that's what you can expect to see from them in bracket today.
Another thing is totally fearless, not afraid to throw out DPs at all.
That's so true.
We will spend that health and we will send you to the moon every time.
The thing you got to think about too with the Celica uppers that character has is it's actually an armored DP. So that's one thing. And for her, she gets blue health that she could then cash out into EX moves of her special moves. So it's not a crazy strategy, but if they pick up on it, things like button throw does blow that DP up for pretty much free. So it's going to be up to people against them to adapt to that accordingly.
Yep. We'll see how that goes.
I
do see in the chat they say they might not be playing Celica. So that'd be interesting to see if there's a switch.
That's something else we should mention. These trailers show everyone's character, but they don't have to play that character. They're not character locked in this bracket.
Also worth mentioning, some of these folks won the tournaments like literally 9 months ago. Like Rollback came out in December. We started basically right away. So there's a lot of evolution that could have happened in these 9 months.
Yeah, we could say, oh yeah, they play Celica, and we go up here. Yep, there's Izanami. Yep, never mind.
Yeah, very possible.
We just moved to something meaner. Oh no.
Everyone's favorite character.
All right, so our next player trailer is going to be Giant Rat, a more recent champion and a Susanoo player. So I'm going to switch over to that.
Oh no, a rat. You know, I must say, there is something that hits different seeing a Susanoo video with Arakune's theme in the background.
Yeah, I was thinking it in my head. I was like, I hate both these things.
It just hits. I just realized that. I'm like, man, this song of all things.
But yeah, Giant Rat, I think won 3 tournaments ago or 2 tournaments ago, very recently winning the beginner intermediate bracket.
Yeah, they were the winner for the 14th tournament, if I recall.
Yep, so that would have been 3 tournaments ago. We had 16, 15, 14. So definitely has a very solid Susanoo game plan. Good use of seals. And I feel once they have the uppercut seal unlocked, they are truly unlocked, because I see that a lot. And we saw it in the clip there. They uppercutted the Hibiki player's uppercut and RC'd to confirm, which was
in proper Susanoo fashion.
Every time.
Meaty DP. Another thing, they play more compact compared to like the crazy style that you see from most Susanoos.
Sure.
Yeah, very slow, very methodic, just setups for everything, and just not as much just run your face into the wall Susanoos that you see everywhere generally.
Yep. Yeah, I like the way Rat plays, and always in the chat with the Moon emotes. Big fan. Big fan.
I'm very curious. I remember in 13, it was the Beginners Friendly Tournament 13. They ran back on in grands by the tank.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious if they're going to be fiending for that run back if those two players run into each other in bracket.
That's a good call. Yeah, I mean the tank is another one of our champions, so there's a chance that will happen in the bracket.
Here's hoping. I'm here for the good matches.
Yes, indeed. All right, so our next trailer. This is my favorite to win the tournament today. This is ShadowClawZERO, an S player, and I'll let the trailer roll. Of course, conciliation.
Naturally.
As God intended.
Wow, that ended really abruptly. That's my bad.
The beat just dropped, man.
I know, I was jamming. Oop. All right, so ShadowClaw won our 16th beginner intermediate, so was the last person who formally qualified with a W for the bracket. When I think ShadowClaw, and this is why I think I put ShadowClaw as my favorite, I think really high damage and optimal S combos. Seems pretty clear that that's what ShadowClaw practices most of the time, and a lot of the confirms that they're able to hit are very high damage.
Yeah, something else is their style is really different. They really know when to be aggressive, like you saw in that trailer when he fought Meaningless, the Tegra player. He was very passive, and played more of like a neutral game. Then when he fought Mythic, Jay, when he had to go in, he played very aggressive. So it also shows that they're a very adaptive style of player.
Yes. Especially with that Fireball super. I think if we get to see ShadowClaw play on stream, use of that Fireball super will stand out in his play.
Yeah, and I think it was at the 16th tournament where they qualified. They had that run back of 6-0 from losers bracket against Thorn 2, which was, I mean, it shows that you can definitely adapt that way too. To see what you're messing up, move on from there.
Thorn is in bracket as well as one of our subs, so
the rivalries, man.
chance,
so many rivalries.
The chance to come back, because I don't remember earlier in that bracket if it was Thorn that put ShadowClaw into losers. But
they went in earlier, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember who did it earlier in the bracket, but there's a chance they did come from losers in that bracket. So somebody who's in this tournament may have been the one to do it. It was Meaningless name. Okay. Meaningless was Meaningless was another sub that I had on my list of invitees if more people couldn't make it. So we'll definitely see them in season 2.
Some people get hype on Tegra action. I'm one of them.
Me too. Me too. Yes, me too. So much.
Tegra enjoyers. Everybody else hates them, so
somebody's got to like. Yeah. I mean, come on.
He out here struggling, man. That character deserves a bit of hype he gets.
That's so
You were
true.
working for it for sure with that character.
Yeah,
yes,
Tegra's not that strong in this game, but he can prove you wrong sometimes.
Oh. All right. Next up, we have one of our Naoto players in these, the Tank. Coming from Plus R, Guilty Gear Plus R, I know the Tank from is a Soul Bad Guy player. So the aesthetic checks out. let's go to that one. All right, so that was the tank.
Yeah, Tank is the
ahead.
player I'm most familiar with of everybody. I know he's got some pretty good offline results as well. I think he got, if I remember right, I remember seeing him at CEO. I can't remember the placing. I think he got 9th, or he maybe got top 8 CEO offline, which is pretty good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Nothing to scoff at by any means.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
see a lot of these players who qualified more in the middle of kind of our run, you know, maybe a few months ago, sticking with the game and really grinding it out and, you know, putting up some of those results at tourneys like CEO, like CEO Taku just passed. I'm not sure if anyone made it out to that, but a lot of BlazBlue offline happening now and a lot of BlazBlue online too. I see a lot of these names entering like some of the other weeklies as well.
It was the most beautiful thing ever when that game got rolled back last year.
Oh yeah.
I cried. I actually cried.
Yep.
Yeah.
Feel that. Did too.
Yeah. I think everyone on this call got emotional.
Zil called me at like the middle of the evening. And I was like just sitting at the computer tearing up. I was like, "It's finally here."
That's awesome. And yeah, I mean, shout outs to Guilty Gear Exerd for getting it just this past weekend. I mean, I'm sure so many folks are looking forward to that.
Yeah, joining the crew. Another thing with Tank, though, to bring the conversation back to point.
Yes.
He's leveled up so much in the last year. It's insane. Especially like in his hit confirmed game. And he makes every hit with Naoto count, and it shows.
Yeah. Coming from a game like Guilty Gear, he certainly has the execution. So yeah, it just came down to game sense, and we'll see. Maybe he'll be a dark horse or a force to be reckoned with in this bracket.
He's one of the guys we also know that does have technically a secondary with Jin also, because he's got a little bit of a pocket Jin that seems pretty competent also. So if you get the bad matchup, not feeling it, he can always bounce over too.
True.
And I believe he was another player. He won with SOD 13, but it was a similar thing. He was in winners, went down 2 versus Giant Rat, which is another player that we showed earlier, and he had to run back 3 straight. So it definitely proves that he's a bit clutch.
Oh yeah, got the clutch.
Perfect character for it too.
That is yeah. You need clutch to get those dash cancel DPs in the last match scenario.
Yeah, though, as soon as you get nervous with Naoto, combos can go out the window and it can get really bad really quickly.
Yep. All right. So the next one is one of our earlier beginner champions, the real Tom Clancy.
Also, the fake one.
Part of the realist, in fact. Part of WASD staff, comes back from the grave to play fighting games, and it's an S player, so I'll let that trailer rock now. Tom Clancy with the greatest tournament win pop-off in BFT history, I think.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up as well, because I noticed that as well. And he said a couple things that I am not going to repeat.
No, please don't.
No.
Yes, he is a commentator for Undernight in WASD.
It all makes sense.
So he has access to the commentary channel, you see. And when he won that match, he dove into the commentary channel, said, "Purple, throw me one more time, I swear to God."
With a couple other suggestive languages, if I recall correctly.
Yes. No, we forgive you, Tom.
I'm really curious if Froton with that run back after that pop off, though. That
is, I know I would.
I would. Immediately. I'm like, I will throw you even more.
Yes.
And you still won't tech them.
I'm a purple into purple.
We might see that. I mean, I'm curious what Froton's highlight reel brings with it, but he was a purple throw enthusiast.
That is an understatement.
He looks like he's from Virginia, dude.
But
he looked like he was one of us.
But to talk about Tom, just real quick, I think his S brings with it a lot of patience and a lot of kind of use of normals and fundamentals to get the job done. Less so, like where ShadowClawZ brings a lot of the combos and the confirms into big damage. I think Tom's is a lot more get another knockdown, get another situation, and go from there.
Yeah, he definitely seems like he prefers just to run her very strong Oki game that she has and can play a bit more aggressive in a lot of matchups too.
Yep,
which she's also good at.
Oh yeah, S is a pretty good character. That is, I think we have
mildly okay.
We have 3 in this bracket.
I think we have 2, and then
Lunar plays S and
as
Rachel.
as a backup.
The backup third, yeah.
Cool. All right. Next up is our first beginner intermediate champion, another Melty Blood player, or probably I would say primarily Melty Blood player, Yusoro, the bullet player. So I'm going to pull that up right now. All right. So I believe it's been a long time since Yusoro has played. Won all the way back in BFT 1. That's December. So we're coming on 9 months. Ooh. And hasn't entered, obviously can't enter the beginner tournaments again, but haven't seen them entering too many of the opens either. So unsure. Whoa, hello. $46 donation to the match Reno from Ice Cool. Hello, big shout out to Ice Cool. Thank you so much for getting us to $200 already. That does hit our first stretch goal of 150, which we already hit now that I think about it, but let's pretend we just hit it. And that gives us a top 4 payout on today's bracket.
That's awesome.
I think we can get all the way to a top 8 payout.
Oh, I 100% agree.
Oh, yeah.
We would need $660 total dollars in the pot to get there. We have one step in between at 320, which is a top 6 payout. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of hype matches tonight. A lot of people worked really hard for this. So thank you so much, Ice Cool. Big fan. Yeah, we'll get to these goals as the time goes on.
Another thing, to bring it back to like Yusoro.
Yes.
After that very blindsiding donation by Ice Cool. Again, appreciate it, my man. They have so many interesting things between their setups with 720s, and something I noticed watching their matches is their use of OD, overdrive, as a especially in the defensive manner as it should be used.
Right. one of the few players in bracket that definitely has like the defensive side down a lot better than like even some of your normal like high-end players. It feels like at times.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't seem like he just wants to burst first thing.
Play style type thing. Yeah, we see a lot of bursts in these beginner intermediate brackets and less OD. And sometimes it can be hard to online to like OD through the overhead and punish, or like, you know, OD even in the right point in the block string. But I think we might expect to see that just on a natural level from Yusoro.
As you get better at BB, you realize how powerful overdrive is defensively and how much reward you can get as you get better as a player.
Oh yeah,
it's definitely, honestly, in my opinion, a lot stronger than just bursting because you got hit, unless the hit will kill you.
Yeah, I mean, you get fatal by Susanoo. Yeah, you probably want to burst that. Yeah, you don't want to mess with that too much.
Yeah, you know, you get hit with the old fatal, and it's a problem.
Yep.
All right.
A big thing with Yusoro too, maximizes hits on everything. We're talking like if you've got heat meter, yep, you're getting slam and jam for 6K easy. If he's got no meter, I mean, you're still gonna eat a ton of damage regardless every hit.
Yeah, very optimal in their combo game.
All right. Next up, we have a trailer for Alice, fellow VTuber, so definitely has my my vouch, and platinum player, one of one, I think, in this bracket. We had one other, but Gabasim, but didn't quite make it. All right. Yeah, Alice, very good platinum, and I know for a fact she has continued to play the game. She has continued to play the game since. We were literally not live. Okay, chat, we're back. Okay.
Oh, we are live. Awesome.
I got us back live. No. So what happened was in the room where my switch is, there's a light switch that turns off the router, and it got bumped by another member of my household. So we're back. I just had to power cycle everything. Okay.
Wouldn't be a BlazBlue tournament unless some crazy stuff happens.
Yeah, we still have plenty of time, thankfully.
So, in your absence, before we go any further, so Delic actually matched your $100 on the match arena.
Oh my goodness, Let me refresh that. Yeah, so we're at 300?
Yep.
Yeah, 301.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Delic.
Yep.
Yeah, with that 1 penny from Jade, it's going to have that odd number the entire night.
I'm so happy.
All right, there is the chat again. Thank you, folks, for your patience. There's the updated Matcherino. We are back. So we just talked about Alice. Yes, it happens. I know. Okay. Whew. My heart, I was running around my whole house.
That's what we said immediately. We were like, yep, this is the moment where you panic.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what happened? Oh, God, who did what?
Yeah, but we're good. We're back. So we just talked about Alice. I was going to say Alice is not afraid to use Platinum's counter, and Alice is not afraid to prank you. And that is two things to look out for, yes.
as a platinum player shouldn't be.
True.
You should use every tool you got.
Yep. All right, so I want to keep it going with the trailers. Sorry for the cutout. We're going to go up next to Stardust Lucy, who is always in the chat and enters the tournaments when she can. But can you all see the feed again? Did I get you the YouTube?
Oh,
back?
you were perfectly fine.
Okay, great.
Yep.
So we're going to jump into that one now. Yes. All right. So, yep. Lucy is one of our 2 Hibiki players. We have Necoji also in bracket playing as a sub. According to her, her play has leveled up a lot since that tournament. And that was a while ago that she won. Ooh, another 19.
It was back in what, the 8th?
Yeah, somewhere in the middle.
Oh, Ice Cool with the 19.
Oh my goodness, Ice Cool, another 19 for the
payout.
top 6 payout.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff,
yes,
good
sir.
stuff. And another 10 for every Astral. You know what? I'll match that. I'll throw another 10 for every Astral that we see as well.
Something I do want to point out with Lucy, we saw it several times in her trailer, is and I'm talking banger of a set that she had with, I think the name was
Veracitus, yes.
Thank you. Pronunciation is not my strong point, if it was not obvious. It was Sod 8, and it was, I think it went like every round they could possibly play.
Yeah, I remember that as well. It was a good set.
Yeah, very crazy good set. So I'm excited to see her playing, especially if she's leveled up more, like she's saying.
Yep. Yeah, I'm excited to see the Hibiki players in this bracket, both of them. I think that character is a lot of fun to watch, and a very versatile character as well.
Very much so. Very much so.
Okay, next up, we've got the Mythic J. This is a very strong 9 player.
9 boys.
Yes, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that one up. Ooh, jam.
Oh no!
No, I'm back. I'm here. I don't know why YouTube is
the hurricane
freaking out. No, I don't know why YouTube's freaking out. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, it's the 9. Sorry, Jay. YouTube doesn't want me to full screen this. Ah!
Thanks, YouTube.
This is scuffed. I'm so sorry. There we go. Unfortunately, that combo did not kill. That would have been really cool, though. All right. So, Mythic J, not one of our champions, actually one of our subs, but a very strong 9 player nonetheless, and I think has a real shot at this bracket. Played a lot later in the beginner intermediate tournaments as the overall level of play kind of leveled up. So, yeah, I think character choice plus experience definitely gives the Mythic J a chance in this bracket.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, big thing with 9 and just watching some of his play too. He's got a little bit of everything. He's got the variety of he can space, he can rush down, he's got unblockables. Like he's kind of like the whole package deals. What's really cool about him as far as being a player and just how much he does know about 9.
Oh yeah, definitely a very formidable 9. You know, definitely leaning far deeper into intermediate than beginner, as most of these players are. You know, it takes a lot of chops to get through these brackets.
And another thing, Ryer, you mentioned, Jay showed up later on, and Jay has made like the last few top 8s for everything that they've entered, and has came so close on multiple occasions to finally taking a tournament and graduating, but he would always fall short, just barely. Whether it be barely getting ran back on by Squidward after having his number for a while, or resetting Rat, and then unfortunately just couldn't rally and get that finish.
Yep.
Hopefully he can finally get that one that they need.
That is why I'm happy to have him here as a representative of the tournament series in general, because I do think he's a staple of the brackets.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to run through these next ones a little more quickly, but definitely still want to talk about these players. Next up is Froton.
Oh, man.
All right.
All Astral finishes? Every one of them?
So the one thing I want to point out real quick about this is
I know where you're going.
I went and checked the Naoto Dust Loop, and the first 6 words are Naoto's an aggressive rushdown character. My man Froton plays him like he's a grappler from every time I see it. Like,
it doesn't matter. You're getting grabbed.
I have never seen the amount of purple throws, green throws, yellow throw, polka dotted throws, everything. It does not matter. He makes that character look like he is the most grab-happy character in this whole game. and I'm all about it.
Oh yeah,
love it.
put the purple throw in his B&B for a tournament or two, and it ended up working out.
That's all that matters. If it works,
I
it
know
works.
our notes literally just say purple throw.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Next up, we have thorntheletter, a Merkumo player, also one of the subs. Definitely somebody who's shown up to a bunch of these tournaments, has done well in quite a few of them. Plays New 13 primarily, and yeah, we'll throw their trailer up now. Okay. Holy crap. Big Match Reno donation.
Yep, just saw that.
Lord Dustin with $200 direct contribution. Thank you
Bro, we're gonna
so
get
much.
top 8 payout before we even start the tournament.
It's going to get the top 32 payout. That's not even possible with 16 people. They're going to pay twice, even.
I don't know what number I would pick, but if there's a number out there where I would make sure every one of these 16 folks got some money.
For real.
But yeah, thank you so much, Dustin, for the $200 donation.
Very much so.
We appreciate
That's
it.
amazing.
Very,
That
so
gold medal.
generous.
Getting that donation gold medal as well. So the
For
one
real.
thing also I will say on Thorn, I commentated Thorn's match, his pull block at Frosty Fostings this year. And Thorn has leveled up, I'm not kidding, immensely since Frosty. So it just shows they put in the work from January to now and have gotten just so much better. And I love seeing that in players in general.
Yep, absolutely. A lot, just like Jay, gets very far in the bracket, gets, a strong performance, and then just an unfortunate drop or an unfortunate, choke. And, you don't have to necessarily win one of these brackets to level up or to, graduate or anything like that. So good stuff to Thorn. We got three trailers left, maybe four if one of them errored out. And I'd hate... It will be posted on YouTube if we can't get it today, but apparently there's audio issues with it. But we have 3 trailers left before we start the tournament. Next is CCeciliaStarrk, the Susanoo player.
You're going to cut the song out at my favorite part.
Unfortunate. Oh, jeez.
I'll be back in.
I got Gluttony Fang jump scared there. Okay. So CCeciliaStarrk, been a while since Cecilia actively participated and won their BFT, but solid Susanoo play. Susanoo always a threat. Definitely something I think we can look forward to in this bracket.
Yeah, very strong hit confirm game and able to really just optimize their combos to get whatever seal they need, which is the sign of a strong Susan player.
Yep.
Being able to get any hit and then take that to get the items you need for the next combo to hurt even more or to even extend it is always a good thing to have with that character.
Yes, indeed.
Also has one of the best like metagame ideas ever of a different color of Susanoo every single game you play. Like you never know what to expect. Just weirdness.
Little things
Alright.
like quirks like that are always interesting to me.
Yep.
We also just had our last player check-in, so everyone will be ready. We have two more trailers that we can show, and then we'll get started with the tournament. All right, so next up is Necoji's trailer, another one of our substitutes. Cool. Yeah, Necoji enters a lot of these. Oopsies. Enters a lot of these. Hit and miss results, I would say. Sometimes performing really well, sometimes not performing as well, but definitely a mainstay in the brackets and was one of the first names that came to my mind when I thought of a substitute for some of the champions that couldn't make it.
Yeah, I definitely recall seeing them pop up multiple times when it comes to just brackets, always entering or at least being in the chat supporting you guys, which is a good thing.
Yep, absolutely.
Their style's interesting too. They like to get like reads on people and capitalize with like we saw a couple resets we saw from him earlier in those sets and Azuna drop. I've never seen somebody get Azuna drop people so much when they get a read on someone's jump habits. It's insane.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a strength of Necoji's. Okay, the next trailer, and this is the last one that we have processed, so I do apologize to the two folks who don't have trailers before the tournament. I'll talk about that in a second. But this is Luna's trailer, aka Lunar, aka top NA Melty Blood player, and played S in most of our brackets and switched to a Rachel as a sub. We'll see how warmed up he is on both of those characters and who he's going to play today.
嘘ばかりのこの世界で一人で生きてくのは寂しくて愛されるように嫌われるようにその楽園を隠したパンドラの箱打ち明けられずに雨に紛れて声を殺して静かな切なさが溢れる Take my way 怖さと痛みの目を閉じればなぜか笑顔になれた誇った涙がそれは違うと言っただからね弱さ優しさも偽りさえ全て認めたのなら今日と違う明日へ進むことができる気づいて
Perfect. All right. So, to Junior Jam and Squidward. Squidward had to DQ. Unfortunate. And then Junior Jam, your trailer has audio issues. It does exist. It will be uploaded onto the Imperius Club channel as soon as that resolves. And if it does during the tournament, we'll play it at the end. Just to
So you better win.
Give you that credit.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be unfortunate. I just realized how much pressure that actually applies to.
Imagine winning a tournament and getting your trailer after. That would be like, that's perfection.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Yeah,
that's perfection.
All right, so I'm gonna cut the comm stream. Hold on, we got. Oh, the last one is processing right now. I have just been informed. We'll see if we have time for that, but we're gonna go ahead and get started with the tournament. You can keep it down. No, it's getting uploaded right now. Let me boot up BlazBlue as one does, and I'm going to ping the players. So exclamation point bracket if you want to see who's going to be playing. Let's do this match.
Regardless, good luck to everyone today that has managed to qualify. I'm looking forward to seeing some good matches for everybody.
Yes, absolutely. No small feat to get to this point for any of our 15 participants today. And we'll be doing this again in another season. We're going to keep going with the beginner and intermediate brackets. People are still picking up this game every day. So we want to have a home for these folks to play at a level that's a little more streamlined.
Yeah, because you watch things like CEO Taku and you see like the highest level of play now, and you're like, oh my goodness, how do I get into this?
Yeah,
But
how would
it's
I
never
ever get
too
into
late.
this game?
It's never too late to start. This game is amazing, and the community is very welcoming for anyone that's new.
Very
definitely
helpful too, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like that's what I was getting ready to say. Like, this is one of the most helpful communities I've ever been a part of. Like, if you have questions, you can ask anybody, and if they don't know, they'll find somebody who knows.
And they are also probably one of the most passionate scenes where they want you to know the correct answer. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they're not going to stop until they've given you the primer on what you asked. So, yeah, I love this scene very much so. I'm glad I'm able to, do what I do for it. And
Yeah, we very much appreciate it.
absolutely.
Sure.
So to those asking, when is the next beginner bracket? It'll be in 2 weeks. We're going to continue regular cadence starting next week with an open bracket. And then the next first season 2 beginner bracket tournament will be in 2 weeks.
Mark the calendars.
Yes, and speaking of calendars, I do believe there's a BlazBlue event calendar that is being run.
Oh, who was? I saw that on Twitter today, and I cannot remember the person that was running it now.
I believe it's SBMFSU who's running it. I don't want to say that too confidently, but I do believe that's true. And I'll be putting all the WASD brackets up on it starting this weekend. Like, I just need a little bit of time to get them together myself, but then... Yeah, it is. Okay, it's perfect. So we'll be putting those up this weekend. But let me go ahead and ping the players, let them know that they're going to be good to get started, and that people who are on stream can play on stream. Okay. Oh, Junior Jam's trailer's up. Why don't we play Junior Jam's trailer?
Perfect timing.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do that.
If I was junior, I'd be like, yep, save the best for last. That's all that is.
Or I was lied to because I don't see it. So.
Oh, the Hurricane took that too, apparently.
Oh no. That's fine. We should get started with the tournament anyways. I don't want to leave the players waiting too long. I said 9, and it's already 9:10. And while that's still like 8:30 tournament standard time, I'm not one to run terribly.
Oh, it could
far
always be
behind.
an hour later. I know how tournament standard time is.
Oh, yeah.
It'd always be worse.
I suppose that's true. All right, let me boot BlazBlue back up.
All right. I'm real interested in this because it has been so long, like you mentioned earlier, right, for some of these players who was actually stuck with what we've seen in the trailer and who is playing something different now.
Yes, I'm curious to see who's made the switch for either matchup reasons or, maybe experience reasons.
Just
Curious.
vibe with them more.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
who's picked up the pocket characters to deal with their demons.
Or entered the tournament with a character who's pretty simple and is like, okay, now I have time to learn the technical character.
Yep.
That type of thing, yeah.
Never played their main. You never know.
Okay, so let me ping the folks.
man, Rye are doing like quadruple duty right now, running the stream, running the tournament.
We need to
running
hire
the,
you
like,
an assistant, man.
commentators.
That's
For real,
not.
dude.
No. I do this all the time. I love doing this. You're good to start your matches. If your match starts on stream.
We're working about the assistant. We're now accepting applications. Just
real.
DM writer on Discord.
Okay. So our first match on stream is going to be Yusoro versus thorntheletter.
So, Bullet going against New, hopefully.
The potential of this match.
Oh, it's going to go one of two ways. New is going to keep Bullet out, or Bullet's going to get one good read, and it's
And
over.
then slam a jam time.
And we are going to pop everything. We are going to hurt that girl. Take as much damage as we can, because New not having reversal without meter is really bad.
Definitely makes it spooky, especially when you've got a bullet in your face with meter to 720 you potentially or anything else too.
But at the same time, New does have tools to keep her out, just with the drive normals in general. Something you got to think of too. I believe the input for that move is the power run, the half circle forward C. I think the one that goes through projectiles can be a factor if they get a read on when Thor wants to throw fireballs out as well. So something to keep in the back of their mind, maybe.
Something real cool about this too, you do not see many news anymore. It feels like everybody kind of moved to Lambda. So like it's really, really cool to see this like old school zoning style that people love to hate, but I mean I've always liked the style personally. I'm a 9 player, so sue me.
9 and
like, yep. Play 9 Hilda, this is right up my alley. I like this a lot.
Yes, we're just waiting on our players. I think it's also a bigger thing is you talk about people switching from New to Lambda. Lambda's metagame has kind of been pushed a lot more in the last couple of years, especially since a certain player by the name of Monarch, I don't know if people know who that is.
Just a little champion named Monarch,
Yeah, he's okay.
He's been around for a little bit.
And there's been other players that have also pushed that character for a long time, but Monarch's really been putting her on the map lately and just showing how strong her Oki game is. And just showing she probably is a better character on paper than New, but at the same time, if you're dedicated to New, you can make any character in this game. You can make them work.
Every character in this game is viable. I don't care what anybody says. There are bad matchups, but every character is playable.
Yeah, and you talk about that. Look at like the tech that was found today for Noelle.
Oh yeah.
Where they found out you could
the rib
cancel.
cage?
Yeah, dude. I watched that video like 20 times and still didn't understand what the heck was going on until I really thought about it. I'm like, oh, she's keeping her body involved on a barrier? What? This character's supposed to suck. What is this? I don't know. It just shows the game is always developing, no matter how old it gets.
What are we at? 9 years now, pretty much? Right under? And playing, and there's every single game, like, it feels like every month we've got something new that pops up that's like, oh, here's this new tech. Did you know Makoto can punch the ribcage on Izanami?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
But why?
It's crazy, and I love seeing it, especially players like Ali, the person that found the ribcage with Noelle. He's played her as far as I know forever.
Yeah.
So, who knows what else we don't know? We could wake up tomorrow, and suddenly characters like, we'll say Bullet's the best character in the game all of a sudden. Speaking of
What a
Bullet.
world. I don't know if I want that world. I would be scared of that world.
Oh, we're doing bots. We have
Okay.
Bot on.
Are you sure about that, sir?
Yeah. So you'll start going right into the bullet, like we expected. And Spirit of Fire. We already got the theme power up. Word.
Sneaky meta, man. That's been a thing forever. Run your character's, song. You're gonna do 10% better easy.
It's even scary if it's a Ragna player, man. They pick Black Red. Not Black Red. That's Cocker's theme. Black Onslaught, and it gets even scarier. But we ain't talking about that now. We're getting right into our first game for WASD All-Stars. Let's go.
Oh, we already zoning too. This is what we want to do. Keep her away.
We'll reset with the OD40 and get the EA to get that active flow rolling. Let's go. Thorn starting out immensely in this first round.
Gravity well up. Gonna keep him off for now.
So another thing we didn't discuss, how important Gravity Well can be. Oh my goodness. Thorn running right in the face.
We in now.
Getting it. Throw into the corner. Zero.
And
Getting
we
that
have
level 2.
heat.
Getting that level 2. Next hit's gonna hurt.
Good challenge.
A little bit of the Abare there. Shooting her. Fortune drop of the combo,
Ooh.
however.
Yep. Just get off me. I don't want to deal with it.
Alright, back to the zone. That was a good counter assault from Thorn to just keep her away. Stay away from me, scary lady.
Oh, no. And back out we go.
Yeah, Thorn's doing really well this first round, just staying away from Yosser, not wanting Bullet to get in. And there was that run I mentioned earlier. That could be a factor. It should be Thorn's round. Oh, no! Oh, it already I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Thorn.
why are you already jinxing this, dude?
Dude, it's
this is the first round.
It's
Stop.
the meme, dog. Oh.
Don't listen to Zil.
A heartbreaker. That's the thing that Yosuro going in. Get level 2.
Does have burst right now as well.
Setting with that. Thorn's got to hold all of this.
Yep, Thorn will be getting their burst back as well this round.
Alright, Thorn going aggressive here, taking the corner game. Nice lockdown here. Keeping her in place. Don't want to let her out. Trying to let that heat go down. Back to the pressure, full screen. This is where Thorn wants to keep her.
Yep, just stay there, scary lady.
Yeah, I'm loving this simple game plan. He's literally getting enough hits, keeping the zoning down here, putting the gravity up. As I say that,
Yep, just get back off me. I don't want to deal with it.
Spinning that burst.
Oh, no.
Oh, that might be a dead new.
Ooh, slam a jam. Nothing afterwards, though.
Getting the dead angle. Put new in the corner too. It's more important. Back at you. Keeping the zoning game. Oh, good navigation there from Yasura.
Needs to get in once and it's over. He will not this round.
Yeah, Thorn scratching and clawing. Death by 1,000 cuts is New's play style. Every little hit will just eventually add up.
It's like getting poked to death.
Yeah, I really like seeing that gravity one immediately dashing out when he saw Yasura dash in too.
Backing up. Yeah, Murakumo backdash. Very, very good.
Yeah, very strong backdash across multiple characters. Nice 6B. Alright, pressure, pressure. Not where you want to be if you're Thorn. Oh, good block.
Good block on the overhead. Oh,
Yeah,
good challenge.
Alright, Thorn. Getting that space back. And unfortunately for Yosuro, losing that. Oh, never mind.
Let's drop it, though. Oh.
So
Go
drop
ahead
the
and
miss.
spin the whole thing. Back in we go.
Oh, pressure. Pressure, level 2. 720 is definitely a threat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just went for the overhead.
That was that had to be a mix-up on the barrier, maybe?
Yeah,
No, we got 6B. Regardless, Thorn, that worked out for him.
Oh, we have Astral on deck, too.
We do. Can we get it?
Oh, no. No punish, though.
So fortunate on that burst not getting punished. Oh, and the 2D.
Stay out of the skies.
Woo.
Man, this is just the first game.
Yeah, it's stressful, man, because like we mentioned earlier, Bullet's got to get in one time, and the game immediately changes. Whew. Yeah, that was game 1. That took about, what, about 5 minutes?
Yeah, that went down to pretty much the wire. So, oh man, this is going to be a very fun tournament if it keeps playing out like this.
My bad, Thorn. Alright.
Still don't be talking about him, dude.
I can't, dude. I can't talk about nobody. I don't know why I'm here. Anyway, Yosuro, immediately dashing it.
Alright, we got a whole lot of screen to run with right now. We're going to run. Yep, and we're back on the other side. We're going to run the other way now.
I like this again. Also from Thorn, he's doing that gravity well dash just to keep Bullet away and immediately keep her in the well.
Ooh, jumps it. And we're out.
Yosuro just having such a hard time pinning down this new right now.
Do you have Gravity Well back?
Nice little hit confirm off that straight hit. Knock her down.
Yep,
Nice
we're back on
action.
the other side now. We're just gonna do it again. Just slowly creep back now.
Again, I do think that's just been the strat that's working out so well for Thorn. It's just that gravity well dash forward.
Bullet has very limited options to really just rush down. She has the awkward run, or well, kind of like the quick dashes as opposed to a run. It's
Yeah.
very hard to approach at that point.
Get heat, try to get in with JD, maybe.
Yeah.
It can be rough. It can be really rough. At the same time, though, the new player just has to play just so perfect to keep her away.
Yep. One slip up like this, and now you're in the corner, and it's terrifying.
Yep. We'll get level 2 out of this, too. Oh, my God.
Yep, here we go.
We do have burst.
Oh, no.
Very unfortunate drop for Yoshiro, but gets the burst out of Thorn. However, Thorn is setting on match point.
Yep, gravity well again, just keep him back. Alright,
Whoop.
well is gone. We are in. We are out. He's playing the match perfectly as far as like the
yes.
strengths. Yeah, like it's very hard to do anything about this playstyle when you don't have the options to get in.
Even if he had that drop, he fell with
When
the
you're
JC.
in,
Oh, stuff like this happens.
oh no!
Oh, no, that was such an unfortunate
Horrible
drop.
drop.
Horrible drop from Yoshiro.
Still gets spiked, thankfully for him. Oh man,
Thorn played that
Horn
match
had the game plan and run
Yes.
it flawlessly.
and stuck to that game plan, kept her away. A really good showing from Thorn in our opening match there. Man, just was able to just keep her away constantly, just making sure that he had the whole screen nearly behind his back at all times.
The spacing was amazing there as
Yes.
far as like his screen awareness, because anytime you saw him move past like 2/3 of the screen, he was already dropping well, crossing through
Yes.
just immediately.
The biggest thing also is he was using his defensive options well. He never worried about reversal. He just made sure that he could dead angle or counter assault, whatever you want to call it,
Yep.
to just get that space, make it harder for Yoshiro to get back in.
Just get off me, stay on your side of the tracks.
Yes,
I don't want to be here.
100%. You're scary. You hurt me for no reason. I just want to chat and have a good time. No, you're going to hurt me, girl. I don't want you to just get away from me.
Well, I've got good news. We have reached top 8 payout.
What?
Yes.
Already?
Jesus.
Big shout outs to FedBab, always a supporter, commentates these tournaments as well. $125.
Oh my
saying,
goodness.
centering the fictional net play, no S bias today, which is false. So, good stuff. Good stuff. We made top 8 payouts. So, thank you so much, everyone, for contributing. I also forgot to give a shout out to Intimidating. He is the one who made all the trailers for all the players.
Absolutely.
And he also has
nice.
entered a bunch of these and is an active participant in our BlazBlue beginner intermediate kind of staff and community. So big
That
ups
is
to
so-
Intimidating.
That is so wild. The Matcherinos already get the top 8 payout.
I know, we're only one match
listen,
in.
One match in.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I mean, why can't we just do a $1,000 payout then?
That's true.
That's what I'm thinking.
Even if you can't,
could
guys,
get
there's
there.
still like 19, 20
So-
codes people can still go in and claim.
We had $1,000 for our uni BFT,
Whew.
and I do believe that is the WASD pot record. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm a
We're breaking
competitive
that tonight.
person,
Yeah.
and I want to
know-
beat Imperius Club's record. So if we can,
You know, BlazBlue's gonna break that, baby. That's what we do.
Oh yeah.
we
Like,
can.
This is first
Astrals.
match, and we're already, 60% of the way there, so we're doing it.
That's right. Astrals will add to it. Yeah, and we'll see where the night takes us. But good stuff. 2 Thorn the Letter came prepared, and is gonna move on.
Yeah, we got to make sure we got to break. We have to beat that record though with the match here. Come on, guys. You ain't gonna let the uni players have the number. No, I'm playing. I love it.
Let the uni players have something.
No, they
No,
still
they have
the-
Batista. They don't get anything.
Oh,
bang bang. Nah, we're kidding. We're obviously kidding.
yes.
Uni
All in good
players
fun.
another. Yeah, the uni's still a underrated community.
Nothing
Very
but love.
dedicated. And love their game, but we gotta take shots. That's what we do.
Right. Fed will match the Astral Bounty with Ice Cool as well, and I said I'm going to do it too. So that's a $30 Astral, every Astral, I think it is.
Yep.
So you know what that means, guys. We want to see a little bit of that begin. We want to see those Astrals fly. Even if they whiff, it's okay. You did it for the crowd.
Show me your Astral.
Do it for the match arena. It's like do it for the Vine, buddy. You know
Yeah.
what that is. Jesus.
Ain't nobody remember what that is.
Oh, I'm old. Leave me alone.
You're nowhere near as old as I am. Is the funniest part of
Anyway,
that.
we're getting back in. We got the tank coming up on here.
All right.
We got tank coming against Mythic J.
No, that's NegaReaper.
Oh, never mind. That is not Celica. That's even worse.
Pick the strong sister.
It's her sister.
It's Nega Shinigami is what that says. So NegaReaper.
Oh, word. Okay, so definitely not the Celica we were expecting.
This is an interesting match too, because it kind of plays like our last one. When Naoto's in, it ain't fun to be 9.
Yeah.
But
Nine,
if, you kick
like-
him out, it ain't fun to be him.
9 will have a lot more defensive options than the new would. However, this is probably on paper one of Naoto's worst matchups, just because of the amount of space and the lack of range this character has. Oh my god, as I say that.
Yep. And we are going right to the corner.
Tank proved me wrong.
Ooh, the good stuff. That overhead is impossible to stop.
Yeah,
I'm
the online
convinced.
unblockable, bro. It'll get 6A gets everybody. Freeze him.
Freeze.
Well, I like the
Didn't want
burst.
to deal with it.
Tank
Yeah.
waited till he spent the spell on the freeze to make
Yep.
sure it was gone. Very smart. All right, pressure. Oh, goodness.
And off me.
Having to force the counter soul out of Nega here.
He needs to get out that corner.
Ooh, that can happen.
Spooky place to be.
Now, you ain't going to this one. This is your home now, girl. You
Yeah.
stay here.
Just live here and die here.
And Tank on the board with that first round. He's very comfortable in this matchup. Everybody plays this girl.
Mine's one of those characters, if you don't know how to fight her, man, you need to learn.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
This character is terrifying, even at like lower levels.
Oh no, getting crossed over the jump B. A very unfortunate drop. Alright, restocks the rock.
Stocks the rock.
I like that.
Can't get anything from it from that range, though.
Yeah, it was a good bear dash back just to get the Phantom Pain out of the way, not have to worry about it. Nice
Ooh,
check.
just challenging it.
Yeah, reacting to the wreck is with the 5B.
Stopped it for damage there instead of setup.
Ooh, that was a little sketch, but it worked out for Reaper.
And we're going back to the corner.
Phantom Pain. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I think he dashed out of it a little early there.
Yeah, I don't know where we were going. Reaper spin the OD, though. Uh-oh. This should be a dead Naoto with the super here.
Rip into soup, no super.
Oh, no,
Oh,
speaking
no.
of supers, back
Yep,
at you.
it's bionic arm. And off me, yep.
Oh, coming through with the Navy pressure. What reactions? Knew it was coming after the counter assault.
Yep. Reaper definitely needs to kind of watch autopiloting into Navy pressure now. He's definitely got the read on it.
Yeah, Reaper taking him.
And we may be just going to baby girl too. Yeah.
We're going back to littler sister. Okay, so the 9 pick wasn't bad. However, Tank showed pretty quick that he had an idea of what to do in that matchup. So,
Oh yeah.
going back to the character that brought him here, I don't really blame him. Let's see how this Celica is leveled up over the months too.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how far we've moved forward now.
Yeah, this matchup's the one you also don't see often. Celica's a very rare character. That's a punish. I think with the
Right in the corner.
I think of the Opera Punch, get the dash cancel 5A.
The challenge. Now you're in the corner.
A little bit of damage here.
Oh no.
Tank.
We are hopscotching each other right now. Corner control is everything.
It really is. Oh, nice confirm. Oh, this might be death actually if we spend overdrive here. Oh, she died. That is the
Chipped
biggest.
out through it. Yeah.
Yep. That's the biggest weakness of Celica Upper Man is she takes blue health still. Reaper, fight that winner bracket life. Stagger.
All right. I'm back in the corner now.
Nice throw.
Big damage off this throw. Oh no. Fell out at the end.
Yeah, actually using the DD there to get out of the corner. Oh, big hit. Thanks, showing.
We got those.
Yeah, thanks, showing that execution is on point tonight. Oh, nice Celica kick.
Fortunately, puts himself back in the corner there, but it's not going to matter in this case.
Yeah, Reaper getting just a little bit of damage there. Nice confirm.
Good. And dropped it right at the end.
Yeah, unfortunate drop. Good block. However, the RC into the low. Celica keep going over that. No, it's Monica arm.
Yeah, I didn't know what super it was. He was off screen. I was actually terrified.
Yeah, it was hard to see. Had to get the burst out of Reaper. That is unfortunate. God.
To the moon.
All right. So the unfortunate part, Reaper had to spend his burst to make sure that he got that round while Tank's setting pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get a burst back for this round now. Going to need active flow at the very least.
Yeah, Tank again with the optimal punish on the overhead.
Ooh, get off me.
Pressure. We haven't seen a single D-Crusader from Tank either. So we got to keep it in the back of our minds as well. Yeah, the overhead was -2. Tank taking their turn back. Getting this big combo in the corner here. Oh, whoa.
Woke up gun. Just
woke up fireball. If we pulled the block, a nice OD from Tank. This should be the round. Get that Astro in that $30.
$30.
Pay up.
Pay
boys.
up. Has one of the better Astrals in the game, too.
That's why I put the Matcherino in the chat. People got to pay up. Y'all said it. Oh, my goodness. All right, game 2. Getting the Astral. Tank moving on in the winner's bracket.
Now, we do have a full loser's bracket as far as I know, too, right? Like, we ain't just, you just ain't gone. So,
I am
yeah.
pretty sure, yes.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
This
we
is
do have
double
a loser's
elimination.
bracket. Okay.
gonna
So,
say,
all these guys aren't out yet. Just because you get a loser's bracket does not mean you're out. I've seen so many people run it back.
So I am giving 10 per Astral, but because of Matcherino fees, I'm going to do it all at once. So I'm going to just keep a tally on my paper
smart man.
over here. Look, like we said, V2B is expensive. I need to save every buck I can. Okay, so I'm just going to keep a tally over here. I will make good on that at the end of the bracket.
Man,
okay.
You guys might have signed away a lot of money tonight. That's game 2, and there's already been an Astral.
That is 2-0 the Tank over NegaReaper. The 9-pick not working out in game 1.
Yeah. Fortunately, it looked like Tank was just a bit more versed in that matchup. However, Reaper was saying he thinks he should have stayed 9. So.
Okay. Could be.
I don't disagree with that either. He by the end of it, he was starting to kind of get the read on a few things. It was just too little too late at that point, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, that second round of game 1 was pretty down to the wire, and I guess you've just lost faith in it. Maybe it's something to work on, get that run back later on down the line.
Absolutely.
Maybe at this tournament.
It's true.
Other results, ShadowClaw did move on due to Squidward's DQ. Alice beats Froton 2-1.
Nice.
Lunar beats Junior Jam 2-0. Necoji beats the Mythic J 2-0. That's a mini upset.
That's
Nothing's
a bit of an
truly
upset.
an upset here, but mini upset. We saw the Tank. Giant Rat beats Stardust Lucy 2-0. And CCeciliaStarrk beats Tom Clancy 2-0.
Okay.
Losers is playing now. I will move Yusoro forward over the Squidward DQ.
Definitely a few things I did not think was going to happen. It's already kind of kicked in this bracket, so this is going to keep it interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely incredibly exciting.
All right.
Especially just with like the level of play here being, a lot of matches could be pretty even, and it could be down to just those little micro decisions the players make.
I think we're going to see a lot of really close games. So we're going to move into our round 2 now. I think so.
Okay.
We're going to move into our round 2 now. First on stream from round 2 is going to be Lunar versus Alice Gaming. And reminder, if you're in the chat and your match does not say on stream, go ahead and play that as soon as you can.
So this is top 8 winner. This is again the top 8 winners, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It does move fast when there's 16 people in bracket. But yes, so winners of these will be in top 8 and therefore will be paid. Because we hit a top 8
Yeah, you're already in the money.
Yes.
It's a money match.
Speaking of getting paid, we are $20 away from 700. All right, who's got it? Pay up. Go ahead.
Clearly, they don't have to get another Astral.
Yeah.
Technically my 10 is in there.
All night.
I don't know if you already counted that. My 10 is in there technically.
All right,
so it's
$10.
$11.
Who's got it?
Yeah.
And I get 25.
I mean, if you just wanted to throw the 310, I mean, somebody's feeling crazy.
Look, I've seen a lot of people matching others. If somebody wants to match the Masterino of almost $700, I'm going to ask you what you do for a living. because I need to get on
That's
that.
right.
Anyway,
Yeah, for real.
Uh,
I
so-
work today. I need this.
Do the Astrals have to be on stream? Yes, ShadowClaw.
yes. So another thing here. So we got Lunar coming up against Alice. So Alice was our platinum player.
Yes.
Very exciting to see, always. And then we got Lunar, who we don't know if they're playing Rachel or if they're going to go with the Pocket S instead. Very curious on that. Looking like it is the Rachel.
This is a match you never see.
Oh,
my god.
Ever.
This is such a weird match. Like, I absolutely love to see just with these characters anyway, but like seeing them fight each other, I don't know if I've seen this match, but maybe like twice since CP even.
Yes. So the biggest thing is obviously Rachel, as she does with a lot of matchups, is going to dictate the neutral. It's going to be up to Alice to play around the bats, play around George and everything just to get in.
We do have items to do that somewhat though.
Yes. That is at the RNG gods. However, I was
Already
looking
have
like
traps.
I was looking like we don't need to worry about RNG if I'm just in.
Uses the wind to get out, stays over the presence that way too. That's really smart.
Yeah, strength of Rachel. She can just get out of the corner.
Oh,
if
it's
you
that
give her a
boy.
minute. George walking in, being the knight that he is.
Oh, threads the needle there.
That's really smart using the pogo to hop in between both bats.
Yeah, getting hit by the bats is like the thing that hurts the most in this matchup because now you're dictated with the wind as well.
It hurts the most in every matchup, man. It don't matter what character it is.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, super item. We got Super Halo. This is actually pretty good in this matchup, but
Yep.
it does track just slightly and has that big hitbox.
Yep. Throw it back out. Can get a full combo off of it too.
Oh, missed the micro dash. Unfortunate. We got super bombs, and we got infinite bombs. We're going shooting.
Yeah. All it takes is one.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Death
Think about your
from
barrier.
Oh my goodness. Death from
Oh my god.
above.
Look at the barrier, dude. Just gone.
There's no barrier. She's in danger. She's dead. Alice. Oh my goodness.
Looking like the Basil guys, dude. Just dropping the bombs.
We came
That's
to play.
ridiculous. Platinum shenanigans are the best in this game.
That's what we mentioned earlier also in like just the intros, is that she just has such a good understanding of how to use Platinum's kit in these different situations.
Coming back down.
Oh, fortunate whip on the air throw.
I thought it was almost a burst.
Alright.
Ooh, cat hammers? Or bear hammers in this case.
Not scary hammers.
Yeah.
Alright, we might not get to use them here. We're in the corner. Oh my goodness!
No,
like
we are not.
that Oki wasn't real.
Oh.
And the tick throw.
Tick throw kills with the bubble, actually.
Like the 100 damage bubble does, taking that. Hugging the Jubei plushie. So Alice was kind of all over Lunar in a couple of instances in that first game.
You old Lolita twerp. I've never seen that outro screen.
Tell him, Platt. Tell her about herself. Oh, the S, yep.
Yeah, that's kind of where I figured this would probably go. Just stay away even further with big normals
Yeah, so the biggest thing is
and the reversal.
Lunar definitely they qualified with S as well when it came to it. They swapped to S in the I can't remember which song it was off the top of my head, but I do remember recall them winning with S. So probably more comfortable in this. It's a lot easier strain to have to play Rachel. Rachel can be pretty difficult.
A lot.
Yes. Oh, counter.
Ooh,
Watch the punish. Nice CP though.
does not want to deal with it. Well, we got the drive by.
Went bug catch and caught me in S. Get out of here. Gets the active flow.
Oh, yep, that's what I was talking about earlier. That DP may be kind of a deciding factor on a lot of choices now.
Yeah, much more better reversal options on the part of S. Oh, counter again, unfortunately, counter. Yeah, counter, unfortunately, it's
Wrong
not
way.
getting behind Platinum. It's only the plushie that's a hitbox. I see P,
Banal
and that's
me.
like, yeah, that was the enhanced. That is a combo,
Should
and
be
this
enough.
should, with ease.
Yep.
Alright, so far, the S pick, working out a lot
Great
better.
adjustment. Yeah, that adjustment was a very convincing look. Just do it again?
Yeah, double overhead
got
heart
to.
card. I agree. If it doesn't work twice, try again. It might work eventually. Nice 6A. Nice
Double
open gear.
Oki. Yep, could not jump out because of the bubble there, too.
Yeah, that was actually smart from Lunar, just to jump back, get rid of the bubble, and have to deal with it.
Ooh, Jesus. Yep.
Super bombs again. Oki. Remember these from last time. I killed your barrier with these.
And is currently doing so right now.
Actually, we're gonna take a little bit of that burst. Nice 6B though. Pick up.
We are in the corner. This is not good.
Yeah, this gets damage scaling gets a lot better, and the Oki gets a lot scarier.
Overhead. Yeah. All of a sudden, this damage shoots through the roof too. Oh no! Hit something on wake up.
I was gonna say Lunar with the hero burst. However, we're just gonna take it nice and easy. The burst was well worth it there. We are 1-1.
And we're gonna have to see a few adjustments to deal with that DP now. You can't just rush this one down now.
Yeah, Alice going right back into it, not wasting any time. I don't even need a minute to cool down. I want back at it again. Give me back at that.
Now we know what's going on.
All right, the S pick definitely working out for Luna.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
All right, respect from both players here. Getting the Halo 2 on Platinum.
It's a weird hit, so went to the other side of the screen.
Actually cashing out, choose not to catch the Halo.
What a pickup. Oh, got shot with the hammers.
Back to the bombs. Nice EP.
DP out of it.
No Swallow Moon.
Yeah, no swallow moon.
No shenanigans. Also, these EPs in general, we are, I think, 100 for these. Found the gap, though. Q Typhoon going to replenish the item. Yep.
Stay on my skies.
Yeah, this is a character you really do not want to try to jump in on.
No.
So many anti-air options.
And half of them reach to, you know, the clock.
Yeah, this is true. Oh, 6B.
And behind her.
Yeah, 6B. Such a good normal, however. Getting a good hit and getting the burst. Anyone's round.
Gun. Yup, I ain't dealing with that.
Got
You do
respect.
damage. Yep.
Yeah. The air-to-air taking that for Luna. And we are going to set point now for Alice. This is a really close game.
Yeah, this is very close. Ooh, get
counter.
off me. DP?
Great.
No. Tried to bait it that time.
Nice pressure for both players, however. Luna finding the hit.
Just letting them rip.
Be such a powerful normal in neutral in general for S.
Got hit, so the Halo actually is not active through that.
Yeah, this is Luna around. It's looking all like Luna.
Oh, crossed up so accidentally got bubble, it looked like.
Yeah, regardless, we're going to our final round. Yeah, final round here in this very close game 3. Whoop! Start 6B.
Straight to the corner. Yep.
The man grab, oh my god, out of throw distance range. So unfortunate for Alice, however, gets out of the corner and gets...
no, drops it though. So gets puts himself right back in though. We're just fighting over the corner. Who wants it more?
We're gonna pull it back this way, back to mid screen. It's safer over here.
I don't know.
Oh, that
Never
was
safe from S to normals, man.
Now with 6B's an option.
Overhead. Oh, takes the first. No punish though.
Oh,
DP. Yep. Oh no.
dash under. Has to respect every
Luna
DP
will
now.
get a DP back, but it does not even matter.
Yeah. A little 5A. Luna will be taking that, moving on to winner side top A.
We started slugging at the end.
Yeah. It was a very close game that went to final round. Oh, goodness. Shoo. I need a little bit of a break now myself.
We don't get breaks, man. We don't get paid for that. We actually don't get paid, but it is whatever. I'm here because, you know, I want to be.
Yeah. That is whatever. This one, when I got to watch good BlazBlue, it don't matter.
See, if you think we should get paid too, just put it in the match arena.
Yeah, absolutely. Any funds you want to pay your commentators, gladly put it to the match arena for these players.
Yep.
We appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
Absolutely.
So that is Luna being our first top 8 qualifier in the 16-person invitational. Very good switch to the S. And he will play against the winner of ShadowClawZERO and thorntheletter. So either S mirror potential or new.
Yep.
Update on the bracket. Actually, I have this little button right here. We can actually look at the bracket. Down in loser's side, eliminated, we have Squidward, who is disqualified. Just couldn't make it, unfortunately. Junior Jam loses to Froton. NegaReaper loses to the Mythic J. And this is the real Tom Clancy down here. I can't quite reach it. Loses to Stardust Lucy. So those 4 are out. We're left with 12.
Did you say Mythic J got eliminated?
No,
Mythic
Mythic
J's still
J
in.
eliminated
Oh, okay.
NegaReaper, yeah.
My bad. I missed that part.
No worries. Our next match on stream, oh, this is going to be a slugfest.
Hell no.
We have Giant Rat versus CCeciliaStarrk.
Oh, the Susan mirror. Oh.
Yes.
Who let the gorillas out?
Look, Ryer. Look, we are $680 up in the match arena, and I know you want more money. You don't need to put this on stream.
Look, violence brings the
Violence
money.
brings money.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
People watch UFC, they want to see blood, you know?
Yeah.
That's true. And you will see it, and it's 2 Susanoos throwing hands.
Yep. So we'll bring them in. I have some other scores to update, it looks like, too. So
Even chat's like, I like violence. Well, you're about to see it. Yeah,
You're
you're
about to
gonna
see
see some
all
violence.
CC.
And they're going to play Must Die.
How many C's are in your name? Oh my god.
Just enough.
CC, Celia, 2 R's. Alright, y'all are good to start. I'm just typing in the names.
All right, so Giant Rat going against Cecilia. You know, I didn't plan for the Susan mirror on this day.
But you know, at the same time, I'm kind of used to it. So
Yeah,
I feel
Susan-
like we've been here before. Like us specifically, we've been here before.
Yeah, Susan is just a very popular character in general. Especially online. I guarantee you he's the most
Oh, yeah.
popular online character. For
If
good
he's not,
reason.
he's top 3 easy.
Yeah. He's just a very strong, he's a very solid character in this game. He's very fun, he's very cool, so very appealing to a lot of people. Are we just going auto? We're going to get Blood Pain instead? Word?
I'm down. That's my favorite BlazBlue song.
Very strong song. So, this is also something else that's always interesting. You prepare for every other matchup. How much do you know how to fight your own character?
Right.
That can be a make or break for a lot of players. And thankfully, they are having not matching colors at all.
This will be easier to do.
Alright, so Rat in the blue, Cecilia with the red hair.
Yep.
Yep.
We already have Vipers, so.
Yes, Susan is such a momentum-heavy character in general, so I expect the burst to fly pretty early from both players.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot. I was about to say, there's DOD.
Ooh.
Yeah, Hunter's Fang. Not needing to unlock it when you're in
Drops out,
overdrive.
though. Alright, we're going to the corner. Yep. And spin. Yep. Oh, rolls out, gets caught, though.
This first round looking all like Giant Rat. Has everything he would want, minus God Press. Blocks the
Block
6C.
on the overhead.
Stagger. Good block.
Ooh. Double overhead.
Yeah, you can only block so much. I wouldn't have been surprised if an RC popped up immediately after that Sonic Ball got blocked. Nice air to air. Oh, they just shooting their shots at those
Yeah, I
things.
was about to say the truest of neutral.
Absolutely. Only hit scans.
Yep. Big damage off this. 0.7? Almost.
Oh, no.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna hurt you now.
There could be only one. Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Nice one. Very unfortunate.
We're
drop.
going this way.
Oh, we're going to see every part of this stage. It doesn't matter
Oh,
where we're
yeah.
at. Oh, nice
Ooh,
DP.
good DP.
Ooh, the gap's coming.
That was smart. Just didn't want to deal with that at all.
Oh, no, catching the sword on startup. Roll back this, but get up, get up. I'm not done with you yet. All right.
We are just slugging right now.
Wow, 2C, that anti-air. It's what it
That rat
does.
does have meter. Does not matter, though.
Silly ran up and hit 6A. Yep.
$700 in that pot now. Keep it
Oh,
coming, guys.
word? Thank you guys again for the donation. In middle of the Susanoo, we would break the record, too.
Yep.
Rat, swing it back with that 5A. Getting this pick up here. Oh, we throwing hands.
Yep.
Nice.
He's stepping on me.
So we kind of fight their way out of the corner.
Oh,
Good.
there's the hive mind.
I thought they both did it again.
Yeah.
I thought they both did it again. DPRC, good OD, no trouble for you.
DPs again, though. Phew.
Yeah, the 236A just
Bro, what
immediately.
are we doing? We commentating Susanoo mirrors.
How else did I want to spend my Thursday? Yeah, it wasn't like this.
This is not how I saw it happening, but you know, I'm not mad I'm here.
However, still, yeah, going back to character select. Oh,
Uh-oh. Ragna.
Okay.
You know, I don't think this is a terrible idea either.
Yeah, maybe. It's definitely not the mirror, so you can be a lot more prepared. Ragna always having access to this reversal, like with his seed divider, can be a big factor, especially where Cecilia plays Susan. They know where the gaps are in the strings.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we get in the cannon fight, and I love to see
Yep.
it.
You better let those intros rock. They did.
Oh, how dare
Cowards.
they?
I'm biased on both of them now.
They just want to play, man. They don't care. They don't care. I just want to play. I'm here for all this money that is in the match arena. That is out $700.
Now, Ragna has a lot less health.
Yeah, that's a big factor. Oh, nice OD. That's a big hit. No, it's not.
Oh no! It already hit the ground before he let it rip.
All right.
Oh,
I see.
No, sir.
Yeah, knew the Grand Viper was coming. Nice
Yep.
DP again.
No,
Yep, DP.
not doing that to me. I know this trick.
Yeah, Sea Viper already becoming a big, or not Viper, excuse me, Sea Divider becoming a big factor in this match. RC.
Just DP's through it.
Yeah, called out the delay on the post fang extension. Ow. Ow. Please stop shooting me, sir.
Nobody blocks it. Not online.
Oh, unfortunately, just barely too far from the dead spike. However, it doesn't matter.
Opts not to use his meter right there.
Oh, OD. I don't know if you get the punch on 5B. It moves so fast in recovery.
Oh, Jesus. Yep, you are a dead man.
Yeah, Giant Rat with that nice air dash back to make the air blood scythe whip, and now he is going on to set point.
Yeah, Air Blood Scythe does, I'm pretty sure, have more landing recovery than the grounded version 2.
It's also not plus. Oh,
Yeah,
fatal.
that's the biggest thing.
No whip punish on the whip DA. That's unfortunate for Cecilia, and the throw.
Pop him in the corner.
Going back, going up.
Blue beaks. Overhead. To the moon.
Not looking good right now for Cecilia. Rat's kind of just running his game. As I say, though, he gets hit. Very casual throw,
Big
reset
damage
back
here.
and forth. More importantly,
Some of that
getting the
health
life
back.
Yeah, getting the life back. That's much more important. Oh, the confident walk up.
He burned
Word?
2 DBs right there.
Oh, this should be a dead Susan, and it is. DBD devoured by darkness. Cecilia on the board.
Still like one of the coolest like finishers
Oh,
in the
man,
game.
dude. When the feathers rain down,
Yeah.
oh, dude, so sick. All right, the player's a little bit more spacey here. That plus frame. Nice CP again.
You ain't kicking me in the head.
All right, Cecilia kind of waking up a little bit here.
There it is again. Oh, all
Starting
the
to go.
overheads.
Yeah, starting to go with all these overheads. 6B and Gauntlet Hades. Sagger. Oh my God! Word.
He just did it. He's like, well, you know, you're blocking. I'm gonna still do it.
What if you swing? Every Susan swings. It's net play.
Pop, pop, pop. Drag him down.
Getting the corner out of this. However, Rat getting out of the corner
Oh
here.
no. We are gonna eat some big damage on this one.
Blocks the Dragon Punch.
Oh.
And yeah, I knew you were going to do it, homeboy. GP, your GP. Oh, no. Rat not out of this at all.
Oh no. No combo off the throw?
It could have been enough. OD, see where he's
That
at.
almost looked like we had a desync for a second. I was terrified.
However,
Giant Rat gonna take it.
yeah, clutched it out. Actually, with a very good run back after going in that huge life deficit. Just not staying out of it. Susan being the momentum monster he is, able to swing it back in Rat's favor to get him that set. Oh, Susanoo. That's what he do. So, the Ragna choice, honestly, pretty good from Cecilia. It worked out a lot better.
Yeah, that was. I definitely agree with that choice. It was a lot
Yes.
closer. Just a small, minor thing here and there, and just gets a little overrun on damage if he gets a counter hit.
Yeah, the biggest thing is the lower life in general.
Alright.
Alright. I reset the spectate. Let me do it one more time.
Okay. Yeah, we're
just,
the audio back on that one.
I'm just gonna lower the frame rate so it's less resource
right.
intensive. Yeah.
You're only doing 80 things at once. I get it.
Yeah.
It's all good. Man, it's nothing.
So I know it says 682. It's actually 692 right now. So
Correct.
what I'm saying is we're $8 away from 700. I mean, just who don't want Hardys tonight?
We also we entered our top 8 officially. Winner's side is going to be Luna versus ShadowClawZERO, which we already established. And then the other side is the Tank versus Giant Rat, a beginner intermediate classic. Wait, did we talk? Was that a potential like run back that we talked about? I don't remember.
Which one was it? Which one was it?
Tank versus the Rat?
Tank versus Giant Rat.
It was a run back.
That's going to be in our top 8 winners side, yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so the history on that is in WASC 13 was Hank went down 2-0 in Grands and ran it straight back on Giant. So hopefully, I'm glad we're getting to see that run back. That's exciting.
Now we have, first though, is ShadowClawZERO versus Lunar.
Oh, either Smear versus Rachel.
Or the S-Mirror. I think we might see the S-Mirror just based on how Luna did in the first match.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
Luna looks like they're a lot more warmed up and comfortable with S right now. So
maybe you want to fill it out with the S, and if you're feeling like lost in the situation, then move to Rachel potentially, and just try and change it up a little bit on yourself. So
also
we can see either.
You're against NS player, right? So you might not be able to get away with as much.
Another S player. That's what I think people commonly say anymore. Just kidding. S is freaking awesome. She's a really cool character. Oh no, we going right to Rachel. We don't want to play the mirror. However,
again, we mentioned it earlier. You don't always like to fight your character, and that's a very real thing. I absolutely play light cheat against every 9 I run into. It's just one of those things. I don't like it.
I don't blame you. A lot of people just don't like mirror matches in any game. Doesn't matter what it is. It's not just BB. However, so we are getting the Rachel versus S. Very neutral, intensive match. The intros rock? Oh, they do it, but the story intro we got last time did. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Susan players, man, am I right? Anyway, moving on. All right.
All the shade in the world. Alright, we started early with S, in the face.
Yeah, Shadow just getting all this pressure here. Getting that hit, good stuff.
A lot of this match is going to be how good can Luna run from S's giant normals and the burst.
Yeah, S has an easier time than a lot of characters because she has such a strong neutral game. You'll catch Rachel. Oh my god, those bits are dead, dude. Those bits are dead, dog. They are gone.
Crossed with it, though. That was so smart.
George.
Delay tech to get rid of George.
Immediately showed that Shadow knew what to do to fight with George. You have to delay tech him, or else you gotta wake and block and hold that mix. Here we go again, same thing.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah. Wants it.
This first round could be.
Oh no! Did that catch the recovery on that?
I don't know
if there something hit.
I don't know if he went to shoot another seed or maybe detonate the tower that was out. Oh man! Regardless, it was a very close opening round.
Yeah, these can definitely go the distance. Ooh, wow.
Yeah,
EP in to get shocked. Best combo.
So immediately had the shock ready for that Dragon Punch. George coming too. There he goes. His queen got hit. Setting everything up.
Ooh, got a minefield to go through.
Oh, nice way though. However, we'll get shocked again.
Ooh, good crossover.
Yeah, it's looked like the barrier block is not working out for Shadow there. He kept getting clipped from the seed into shock immediately. However, that 2B did.
And now we are in the corner. Luna getting ready to have burst. Has burst now.
He may be expecting another detonate was Luna.
Yep.
Oh, nice 6B. Yeah, in the burst. I want to let Shadow get momentum. However, it's still not working out right now.
Run away. Oh no.
Oh,
full catch here. Bursts in. We've got a hero.
Yeah. Great tech, immediate tech 2 on that air throw. All right, we're back where Rachel wants to be. However, we do have super on lock right now. Shadow. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Stab
Oh my
him.
good.
1-1.
This could be a big momentum swing match. Getting that one game and how close these are. The air throw attempt. Or 6-8 we saw come from Luna, one of the strongest anti-airs in the game.
Yep. Gets into a nice combo into setup. Zap him.
Wow, 6 word?
Like I heard he just scream, dude.
But why? Get the Oki setup. 2B immediate.
There it is again.
You calm down, homie. I know you guys are losing. That angle. Oh, God.
Get out of there. Oh, no. No punish, though. Oh, got a
no
mountain to
health.
climb.
We have no health. Oh, my God, the zoning. Each one of these is death without barrier. Bad. Got his girl.
Oh, no.
Let's see. The sweep.
Shoo. That nice short-range sweep of half screen.
Yep.
Amazing button.
Yeah, very good button. All right, so.
Oh, that was just the first one?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, God.
I feel like we're going to say that a lot tonight. We're only just now in the top 8.
Guys, I work today. I ain't got the energy for this.
Guys, I work tomorrow. I can't be having all these close matches till about 12 p.m.
We're going to be here till 2 a.m. I'm ready. I like it.
God, I hope not. Anyway.
Call in, dude.
Nah, dog. And all right, so Shadow taking that first game, getting early momentum.
Slide back.
The wind actually working against it. Couldn't get the detonation from the towers there. Big hit. Nice confirm.
God, these projectiles are paying off. No punish, though.
Oh, that was a very awkward attempt to punish. I mean, Lunar was just not ready for it.
Boy.
He's coming. Oh, he's still there. He's not done. Oh, he's gone, too.
Got deleted.
Man. ShadowClaw. Immediately
None of
ready
these
with-
characters pay taxes.
That's fact.
That is a fact, Jack.
Getting the wind back up. That's the most important thing. For those that don't know, Rachel with that super does get 2 stocks of wind back. So you'll see Rachel players just throw that out in neutral, flood the screen, and get the wind back. So they get an OP like this. And he's actually dead.
Oh, yeah. That was big damage.
Welcome to Rachel Alucard.
One of the most
Oh, and the
underrated
beat?
top tiers in the game.
Oh, and the beat hit? Oh, man.
Good thing about this song. It always happens, too. Alright, we're already cornered, though. Just tick throw him.
Good for Shadow.
Oki, it's out. Back in it, though.
Also 6 Bs.
Oh, my God.
Nice confirm.
Optimal confirms.
Oh.
Yep, just not wanting to deal with it. Just get back out of there, build a plan.
Super again, we're getting the wind stocks back.
Yep.
Knocks her up.
Oh, man. Red's the needle there.
Doesn't have burst, not going to spend it. Don't want to take him out in the next round. Oh, nice shot. No
Yeah, I
confirm.
don't disagree with that choice in this case.
Yeah. Baits out the super that time. However, it's still really bad for Lunar. They're having to navigate all of this. Nice shot and confirm.
Alright, we just need probably one more real good confirm.
Oh!
And there it wasn't.
It was not, unfortunately. It's a backdash. Got caught with the ID chase.
They
They
see
are
one of those god normals.
Oh, this is the biggest thing. Shadow can go to Winter's Finals right here with one more round. Great
Awkward
Ruby.
convert there. That was a rough one. Like, odd angles everywhere.
Sent. Shadow. Nice
Tick
hit
throw
throw.
again.
We have burst. We spin it. Yes, we do.
You don't see a whole lot of players utilize tick throw in this game, and it's super weird to me that they don't, because throws can murder you real fast.
Maybe it's the threat of the barrier throw OS. However, it's working out right now for Shadow, who was just barely any life away into Winter's Finals. Oh, no.
No bats on deck either.
Yeah, nothing set
No
up.
wind. Oh, this is rough.
Yeah.
Just gets zoned out.
Yeah, good stuff to Shadow, though, going right to Winter's Finals in the All-Stars bracket. It's like Ryder was right.
Running.
Not bad. They are a winner for a reason. Regardless, really good showing. A lot of neutral from both players.
Something you don't see as much either is like actual S zoning.
Yeah,
like,
how good
without
she is.
just buttons.
Yeah. Well, think of it this way: it's her zoning Rachel.
Yeah.
Right, good stuff. We have some updates to the bracket. On the loser's side, we have the Mythic J getting in to top 8 on the loser's side.
9 boys.
And he will be facing Stardust Lucy, who took it over Thorntheletter and the real Tom Clancy to claw from
Lucy.
round 1 losers into loser side top 8.
Oh man, think about going that early too. You got to play like double the matches. It's so brutal.
I have actually an interesting story about that while we have a second. I recently placed 3rd in a tournament at CEO Taku. The Jabe Blade bracket, I placed 3rd in. And I went into losers round 1 and had to climb in a 64-person bracket. Had to climb from round 1 losers all the way to 3rd place.
You had to let it rip, literally. From start to finish.
You know, you actually have to say that when you play in an official tournament.
Oh God, never mind. Beyblade was a mistake. Now that'd be hype. We had that at a tournament. I was down in Raleigh, North Carolina for a tournament, and they actually had a Beyblade bracket as well, and it was very hype.
Yeah, no, it's hype. Swell, I love your puns. It's never changed. Okay, so we got the tank versus giant rat. This should be very exciting.
A run back.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the run back. I cannot wait.
And I would say both of these players have really solidified their game plan since playing like for the first time against each other.
Mm-hmm. It's also interesting because those guys have all that footage. It makes you wonder which of these players did research for anyone that they thought they might run into. That is a big factor. Every tournament for you guys is recorded and uploaded to YouTube at YouTube/Impurist Club.
Whoa, yeah, very nice, very nice. You are a professional.
No, I'm not. Don't you lie to me.
But my man's does do the research.
Yes, that's what I do.
100%.
Very much.
Also, shout-outs to a needy whale who gave us that Hardy's money. We are over 700 now.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Chris.
Our boy Whale coming through. He's a player from our scene. Glad to see him in the chat. Helping us hit that 700. But right now, we got the tank going up against a giant rat. How big is that rat? Giant, they say. Versus a whole tank. This is the battle that will stand the test of time.
You know something about the tank or two.
I'll cuss you later. Anyway. All right, so Susan will definitely have the range advantage in this matchup for sure. With those normals, however, with those D normals.
Yeah, that's what you say until you see the D come out.
Never mind. Until JD pops up. Oh my God, hurt him.
Murdered. Oh God, it's gonna hurt so bad.
All right, we are getting.
Could've been worse.
Yeah, PP and Grand Viper unlocked right now for Rat.
Ooh. But not to burst.
Or those combos. Oh, Rat got everything he needs right now. Saying, I want this run back.
Stay on my skies.
Alright, pressure here from Tank.
Don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I like that aggressive dead angle for Rat a minute ago. However, not working out. Tank going to the other corner.
You're going all the way to the right. Yep.
Tank setting on full resources too. What a block! Drag him down. RC. Off this small body, unfortunately, I think making that 6B whip. Oh my God!
Dream Sonic Ball. No.
Spin to win. Giant Rat taking that first round. Want this run back. Oh God!
Okay then.
This is a lot of damage. This is at least an easy 4K.
Yeah.
Oh,
Empty jump grab.
the classic. All right, we're going back this way again. Let's do it again. You've seen this movie before? Watch it again. It's a sequel.
Oh, overhead? Oh, he
think,
tried to take a burst.
Yeah, I think he ended up trying to think the Rat was going to burst. However, Tank run like he is working on a perfect right now.
Yeah.
Why do I say
big
things?
mouth.
Why do I say things? Oh, no.
Oh no.
Welcome back dash.
Don't you run from me.
Yeah, with
Don't
the
you
D
ever
super.
run from me.
It's a very,
It's a shark.
it's a land shark even. A very rare scenario you see Naoto plays with 100 me where they do that super and RC and just makes you.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You can't see anything through it.
Absolutely. Nice check.
Oh yeah. That looks like Ground Viper's getting ready to go.
Oh, the immediate RC and the immediate burst from Tank.
You have VP on deck now.
Wow, the 5A, the cursed jump A from Susanoo hitting behind him.
Did he just DP his EA?
Absolutely.
That's how we do things here.
We party. We playing online.
Gets opened up. No help.
Take a hope and a dream, however.
No meter on either side right now. Oh.
Yeah. Rat ready for that 6A, had the DP locked and loaded, and takes our first game in this set.
Both players playing pretty well right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was very close still.
Yeah, this matchup in general, especially if an Naoto player can keep up with the execution, it can be very momentum heavy, very swingy, because both these characters can break high amounts of damage. Respect the beast.
I'll be the god.
Oh, 6A.
Snipe.
Even went for the delay with the Phantom Pain, maybe to catch a 5B there. Rat smartly just waiting.
Even ducked it just in case, too.
Definitely shows he's been doing a little bit of that research in this matchup.
Yep. Drag him down.
Right now, Rat all over Tank right now in this game, too. RC, oh my god, that was so bad.
That's so filthy.
That was sick.
I've never seen that, actually.
I have not seen that. That was so awesome.
Oh, I'm stealing that if I ever even look at this character again.
Breaking
That's
out,
disgusting.
breaking out all the dirty tech for the All-Stars bracket.
We do have DP on deck on Susanoo now. Oh, the whip just sways though.
Pick him back up. All right, Rat trying to seal this set and make it to that winner's finals.
All over him on just his landing.
Yeah, really not wanting to give Tank a minute to rally. Oh, that's a big hit.
Tank is definitely respecting those wake-ups a little bit more. I saw that like run up, pump the brakes and barrier.
The safe jump again. Pressure. Oh, the swing.
Do anything yet? He might have tried to make a DP with that.
Possibly. Oh my god, slash K. Nice 2C. Alright, Tank.
He can kill right here.
He
Or
can,
no, he
Tank.
doesn't have meter.
Oh no, it's gonna be one more mix. Going for max damage. Yeah.
Oh, kill him. Yep.
Yeah. You gotta try. You have 100 meter. DPRC being so powerful with Susan. A very good read on Tank. Knew it was coming.
Yep. That was well scouted.
Dude being unfortunate whiffing there at the end.
Ooh, you don't want to get hit by that. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, second hit of 6B. Catching
Almost.
the end of Sway.
Sword
are you
on
going?
deck, DP on deck, Sonic Ball. Oh man, we have it all right now.
Oh, it's... God. Yeah. Right, setting pretty here. RC, yep. OD. Oh, jumps over. We go back this way.
Ooh, our execution is on point. Give him the tickles. Uh-oh.
That's push-ups, my guy. That's already 10. Hey, anybody giving money to the match arena for purple throws?
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely get that going.
Nice sway.
Oh, sways both hits. Jesus Christ.
Oh, what a hit from Tank. There's a burst, though. Where's it at? Oh, my God. Rat. Holding as much as he can. He knew it would... I don't know what's going to happen.
Scaling? Oh, yeah, I'm terrified. Oh, okay, just
God.
DP's out. Like, I done got quiet. I'm sorry. I done put my hand over my face. I was scared.
About flip my desk.
Jesus.
I didn't know that he had that pixel after that CDP. I had no idea. Oh my god. Huh. I need a minute. Where my
Too
water
bad
at?
you don't get one. We're going.
I know, we're going right back into it. All right. God, what a close match.
That was just the first one.
That was game 2. That was game 2, though.
Oh, was it game 2?
We done lost count.
Dude, I suck at count, dude. I just want to watch more.
That's why we on the mic. All right. So, Tank, all the momentum they need right now.
You don't pay me to count.
That's true. That's true. Hey, you've been talking.
Oh,
Good.
get your hands off of me.
What a tech. Rap, start to throw that 5B out, getting that seal unlocked here, too.
Straight into the overhead.
Life totals are even. Nice OD.
Oh, let it rip.
Oh,
Oh,
We knew the Slave Phantom Pain was ready, had the EA. Ooh, taking the damage.
it will win. Potentially on both.
All right,
Oh.
Tank.
Keep it
First
simple.
time.
Just wreck us. Just wreck us after it.
For the first time, Tank on set point this set.
Rebel 2.
Now it's up to Rat. You gotta run it back now.
I have a tournament of just this match. Yeah, I'll take a first at 10 in this, easy.
Ryder, there's your next idea. All right, nice pressure here. My man is ready with these Phantom Pains.
Oh, the throw reset.
Ooh,
He wants it,
ooh,
man.
Ooh.
He's pulling out all the stops now.
He's unsaid.
Oh.
I beat you before. I'll do it again. Just like last time, I will run it back. Oh my! Wow, what a hit confirm!
Oh my God.
Oh, and the Crusader Tank will run it back from 2-0 to qualify for winners finals. Oh my goodness!
My boy's swinging right now.
Woo!
Oh my God. I need an encore or something.
Watch that again.
That'd be a first of 5 instead.
Oh my goodness, that was such a good match. Probably the best match we've seen so far, and there's been a lot of great matches
Yeah,
just
that's
on
about to say,
stream.
there's been a lot.
But that will mean Tank will move on to winners finals where ShadowClawZERO is waiting.
Yep. So that will be our winners finals. Both those players guaranteed top 3. We will now be moving on to our losers side of top 8, which is going to be CCeciliaStarrk versus Necoji. Necoji taking it over Photon, so Necoji making top 8, which is very nice. And the Mythic J versus Stardust Lucy. We're going to do the Necoji Cecilia match first.
All right, so that'll be Susanoo or Ragna. We saw the Ragna come out earlier from Cecilia.
Okay, let me invite them, and then we will get going.
So, yeah, so this is gonna be our first time
Hibiki?
seeing. Yeah, this is gonna be our first time seeing Hibiki.
I had to go through my notes again. I was just like, I'm thinking this.
couldn't remember.
Hibiki.
I
Yeah,
couldn't remember,
I'm
bro.
terrible. That's why we make notes, man.
It helps a lot when you can prepare for things. So let's see what the character spread we got here. So we've seen ShadowClaw already with the S and Lunar. So we have the 2 S's and a side Rachel. Tank was playing Naoto. Rat was playing Susan. Celia was playing Susan and Ragna. There's the 2 Hibikis and 1 9.
So yeah, 2 S's, 2 Hibikis, 2 Susans, a 9, Celica. God, man.
No, Celica's out.
Oh yeah, they are gone.
Yeah. Reaper got knocked out earlier. It was the Naoto one we just saw.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
So a couple doubles and a couple singles. Not surprised in some situations for a lot of these players. But even then, even if you went 0-2 with this is a stacked top 16. Like,
For real.
like it really
Like,
is.
this is all champions.
Yeah. It's all champions and players that have put on a good enough showing to be here.
Like, this is such a good idea for, like, just... It makes for everybody's kind of on an even field, because you've all at least won one. Or come very close to it.
Alright, so Susanoo coming out first from Cecilia.
It's a good enough concept they made Pokemon do it.
That's true, that's facts. Alright, so the winner of this will be going on to fight Lunar as well. So an S is waiting. Or maybe a Rachel.
Yeah, we ain't seen an Astral in a while.
I know. The
I'm
match
just
arena,
saying.
man.
saying.
It's looking good about 700, but you know, it looked a lot better at 730 at a minimum.
It's true, that's true. Alright, we're gonna get right into it.
Nice block. Necoji also already stood block for that 6C, so showing that they're kind of prepared for the strings. Cecilia, match that 5C.
Yep, just fist bump. Want some more?
What do you?
You want some more? I'm slowly approaching you.
Menacingly. It's looking like maybe some late. No, never mind. Oh, it's too powerful. You've never seen this matchup played this way. However, Necoji will say, "You gonna meme on me on this stream?" Oh my god.
We got the real
Combo.
stuff.
Big combo.
Safe jump. Hit.
All right. Nice. Nice.
Good rapid there.
Yeah, keep yourself safe. Plus. Ooh, even with the delay there, Cecilia with the chicken block. DPRC.
Oh my god. DPRC is so dangerous with this character too, because you can actually get overheaded from it immediately.
Yeah, it's a lot faster than most characters can get from the DPRCs. However, Necoji, taking our first round. Reloading them blades. They're a little bit dull now.
Definitely looks familiar with the matchup. I mean, just the first overhead standing up for it with Susan, like, you know. When you know, you know.
Yeah. Oh, no. However.
Oh, man, he knew that.
Yeah, and he knew this one, too. Oh, missing a
Oh, man.
Good block. No punish, though. That is -10 on the 16.
And we're going right back to the corner.
Try to make the DP there.
Yeah.
All right, this is a lot more damage. Hibiki with these good corner extensions. Whoop! Off the blue beat. Maybe expecting a tech trap.
Oh, went for overhead.
Yeah,
Got swatted right out of it.
Yeah, the following jump C there. Cecilia will tie up our round count. Excuse me. Nice following JB. And again, big try for these little reset scenarios. Cecilia not biting.
Ooh, crossed.
Hold the corner there. And recross again. Nice side swap.
Yep. Ooh, big damage. Who said Hibiki can't hurt people?
People that don't even know, man. Nice throw. Reverse from Cecilia. We're trying to hold on to it. Maybe for an overdrive here. Oh, God.
Oh, just jumping in with it.
Dude, oh, we got Super Roar? No, we just take the extensions.
Yep.
Oh! Combo
Ooh,
videos.
the sexy stuff.
Oh, and the purple throw! Oh, no! This is so much shit. Look at
Easily almost 6 point, like what,
Look at
5?
the health bar! Oh, God, that hurts so bad.
6. Oh.
Oh, God, press!
Oh! Jesus!
Oh, no. Cecilia, running it back. Breaking out every dirty gimmick in the book. Oh.
I think I just broke my chair.
Oh.
Yep, I just broke the arm of my chair. I done freaked out.
Hit him with the ad roll. You hit him with the ad roll. I can't believe it. Oh. Oh, goodness.
Oh, man, this
My
character.
heart. You gotta be prepared for so much, man, with this character.
Oh, man. First thing, he just knew. No combo, though.
I was getting a little bit buttonsy. Oh, that was the right one to press at that point in time.
Yep. Yeah, we're about even now. Ooh.
Oh my God, he's floating bone.
I've seen this before.
Go take confirm there. Spinning the meter.
Yep. Burst, he already spent the meter, might as well.
Yeah, and gets the burst out of Cecilia. That can work out, especially after the sip from Neko.
Yep.
Blue beat again here. He's definitely noticed already that Cecilia is not teching at all. Maybe just trying not to fall for these tech traps or taking a little scale damage.
Yeah, getting reset into the drops is definitely something you don't want to happen.
No, that's nearly a free 2K for Hibiki every time. You can reset the...
Oh,
he finished...
it auto-corrected.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, finishing the string off 4B, and with that many hit, getting the round out of that auto-correct. Oh,
I've never seen that auto-correct like that before.
Not
That's
that
crazy.
way. There was such a delay in that 4BB. Wow, that was crazy. That might be... That little auto-correct might have been
Good
the
safe
win.
jump. Oh, but watch your head.
Yeah, Neko might be able to rally with that auto-correct. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
No burst either. Full damage. We got Grand Viper. We're going. We're all
Easy 4.3.
We're on the fuzzy there. OD. Neko cashing out. Do a little extra damage here of his own. Slice him up.
Oh, I was about to say it. Did not see what happened at first. I was just like,
I didn't either. DPRC into a purple throw. Comp Neko sleeping again. That's 20 push-ups. We need a counter from that for this game. Oh my God.
do it again.
Silly.
Oh no, drops the combo though.
These air throws for Silly just working out immensely. Getting a read on when Neko wants to up back at least.
Watch your toes. Yep.
He did the string after that 6A. Oh no, not again.
Yeah. Ugh. And I have to be careful with these DPs.
Neko
It's starting to take a lot of unnecessary damage with them.
Oh no, like that.
Oh, like yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yep.
Oh, so we're moving on in our top 8.
So much damage.
A good showing from Neko though, just overall. I think, yeah, Neko went down to tank earlier and made it back to top 8, so good stuff.
Yep.
going out at 7th place, and is still in the money because of the Matcherino payout. So you love to see it. I want to know, anyone in the chat that can do some research, what of this year, is this one of the higher paying, like, BlazBlue tournaments?
It's probably in top 3 at least, right?
Oh, it's up there. No, I don't know compared to some of the majors, but I'm generally
talking
curious.
just like Matcherino wise. Yeah, this is easily top 3.
Maybe, yeah.
I think it's higher than the Evo side bracket, if I recall correctly, by a long shot.
Yeah.
Wow. Good stuff. Good stuff to everybody who contributed. We thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much else to say regarding that. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get now the Mythic J versus Stardust Lucy. That is gonna be our other losers 8th match.
So I imagine Jay will probably stick with Baby Girl 9. Lucy, I don't think she plays any other character but Hibiki.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I'd never seen any footage or anything of her playing another character. Oh, sorry, you mentioned not knowing what to say. I know there's about 17 other codes people can go claim for the Matcherino myself. That's
what an answer.
That's just the rumor that I've heard around on Twitter and everything.
Yeah, so we have 2 sets of codes if you haven't seen them. There's actually 25 codes. There's the 17 set and there's an 8 set as well. So you can actually claim both of those. I haven't claimed my suite of codes yet either. I have a few accounts that I can claim on.
Every bit helps.
Absolutely. So that will get us closer. We got my $10 still floating as well for one Astral that we've had during bracket.
Only one? With a bounty? Come on, guys. You can do better than that.
I mean, it's also more important to win at this point than to get $10 added to the pot that you don't get to actualize. You know,
I mean, you're a top 8, you still get paid.
But if you drop the game for the Astral, that could be way more than $10.
Hear me out. Hear me out. This is crazy. Just don't drop the game for the Astral. Just don't
don't drop the game. That's the trick.
If your opponent is a real homie, when they see you Astral, they'll be like, all right, dog, and they'll hold forward. Yeah, and hold forward.
We don't allow collusion in our brackets, sir. I don't know. I don't know what you've heard.
That is a great answer, too.
The PR answer. I'm winking while I say that.
All right, so we got Lucy in now. So this match is going to be a little bit harder than the last one we saw for Hibiki.
They both stole Platinum's staff.
She has 2?
Apparently.
What? I had to miss this in the lore. But you know what? It's BB lore, so it can be anything.
Yeah, Brad, you don't know which time period we're in, which one of the shifts. Like, you're trying to make sense out of BB lore?
Yeah, I know. Like they gave a himbo like bang, the deadliest weapon in the series almost. So anything is possible. All right, so this match is going to be a little bit harder. 9, obviously, with traditional and normal, has a lot easier time controlling the neutral game. And Hibiki can't really do as much clone shenanigans because of that.
Yeah, the clones kind of go out the window for a lot of things. It's a really odd match to play on both sides, as far as like trying to space and get in on 9. But he has like so many ways to jump DP on wake up and things like that. So it's really weird.
Oh wow. That falling JB actually beating the super jump there. Oh no, the rock.
Raw rock?
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson already making an appearance. Wow. Wow,
that backdash.
What a confirm by Lucy. Oh, another
catches
one.
Again.
Really?
I actually really like that idea, because you're probably getting ready to get dropped.
Yeah, maybe not. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Oh, nice screen throw. Yeah, in this match, I didn't consider that either. Those resets, 9 has a spell stock, they're not as real because of her aerial reversal like that.
Yep.
Oh, and the super rocks. Goodness. Yep. Another one.
Gotta be ready for it at all times.
And Mythic J taking our first round.
Oh. The 4A actually called the sword there.
What's the reset?
Yep.
Oh, Amherst. Knew the distance
Shock
of
him up.
Amherst. Had the Amherst ready for that punish. Fairy keeping him locked down. You're not going anywhere, little ninja. You're just going up. Oh no, another one?
Oh no.
Yeah, Lucy having a burst here.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Not even dealing with it.
Yeah. You know, I know people mentioned putting in money for the match arena for Astrals. Everybody better be lucky nobody said purple throws.
Yeah. $2 a purple throw. We'd already have met Astrals at this point.
Oh, yeah. So, Jay just all over Lucy with that first round there, that first game. See if she can make a couple adaptations. She started off playing really fine, having a lot of good callouts on the back, like the air bash backs from 9. But Jay just, after that DP in the corner, they just really, oh my god.
Yep, full combo. And with Oki.
Nice tech roll. Jumps over the fairy. Woo!
Yep.
Yeah, that's another thing Hibiki has that's not as real. Those 2-1-4D cross-ups, because of the DV from 9 hitting both sides. Now Jay, really just running a train right now.
Safe. Yep. Safe again.
It's still her turn. Oh, good
Oh,
jab
not
from
to put the clock on him, too.
yeah, just opting maybe. It's honestly not a bad idea. Keeping it stock
Yeah.
up spells, DP.
I 100% agree with the choice. Ooh. Get him out of here. I ain't dealing with him.
Yeah, Lucy just taking the damage, maybe expecting a burst DPRC.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
He jumped me so fast from the scare.
Oh, jumps over the 5A.
All right, Lucy. Get an eye out of this. Safe jump. What word? Okay, Lucy. No talk to
That's
us,
some
girl.
scumbaggery. I'm down.
Yeah, breaking out everything from the All-Stars bracket. Taking that round is start Lucy.
I mean, if you're going to use it, now's the time. Like, you're running out of time at this point.
All right. I like these little walk unders from Lucy too. Just not really, just blocking both sides there.
Oh,
God,
got reset.
Yeah, you can't block your head all the time though.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, that hurts.
Ice is there, so can't actually get anything off of it.
Oh, nice tech.
Was ready for it that time.
Oh, 60B maybe catching the chicken block there. Wait for the DP. Yeah, it's up.
Yep.
Can't punish it. Got to insta block it. It is -4 for some reason. Oh man.
She needs.
Anyway, said no one.
Except for 9 players.
Yeah, you know. All right, so Mythic J going up the set point with that.
Jumps it.
Lucy getting out of there with the boys. All right, nice
Oh,
cross up.
cross through.
All
Oh
right,
no, in the corner though.
it's such a bad draw, but you don't want to see that right now. Just being down a game. Nice
Oh,
block.
went for the reset.
Lucy had that one scouted. Whoa, that was
Oh,
misinput. Crossover. But too far. Get off me.
it's,
Don't
yeah,
punch me.
we've got those scouted. You just better go ahead and stop it.
Jay, though, this is really unfortunate. Lucy only at 70-80% of her burst now. It's slowly ticking up, having to spin that meter.
Ooh.
Can she punch that? No, she can't.
No.
That's yeah, has to burst. Has to burst. This is not good, Lucy. Next hit. However,
That is no.
gotta respect
Oh.
the DPRC again.
Oh,
Reset.
double overheads.
Gotta respect the DP. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so fast.
Yeah, it's so hard to
All
deal
right.
with.
Lucy, we're going out at 7. Mythic J will be moving on.
Jace run this back pretty far too, cause
Yeah.
didn't they go in the very beginning too? Yeah, they've been a loser since the beginning too. So
Making that crawl. We've talked about earlier how Jay's always been the bridesmaid, never the bride. Has usually made it further through these brackets, but can never clutch out. Maybe this is their first one. All
he's
right.
playing like that. There's probably a
Yeah.
good chance.
Good
Look,
chance.
was playing very on point that game versus Lucy. Again, good showing from Lucy though. Broke out a lot of Hibiki tech.
Oh yeah,
I got hit. Well, that jump 3D throw, I got thrown.
yeah. I had no idea.
I don't care what universe it is, I got scooped.
All right. Losers quarters is up next. We are zooming through the bracket.
We got Lunar coming up against Cecilia.
I put Lunar's quarterfinals instead of losers.
That's good enough. You can only do so much.
I
That's
hope
why we get you.
I didn't jinx it by doing that.
Probably need to get you an assistant, Ryer. I think we're onto something here.
All right. Well, I will happily, if anyone's looking, I don't pay, and I'll feed you once a week. So.
What? Anybody? That's a good deal.
No takers. I see how it is.
Disappointing.
I understand.
Hold on. Yo, I get fed?
Yo, Kaio. Shoutouts to Kaio.
Select your character. Rachel,
Alright, so we're seeing the Rachel and the Ragna. Another story fight. Let the intros rock, because they actually have a pretty good intro, too.
It's very cold.
It is very, indeed. Fall has hit the East Coast with a fury. Motorhead? Real in the intro rock? I like it.
The wheel
Oh.
of fate is turning.
That's why you don't talk, man.
I know, dude.
Action.
It's horrible. Alright, so this match is a little bit rougher for Ragna
Oh,
because of the heavier neutral that Rachel can obviously dictate.
And then he gets in.
Yep. And he's got to play around the cat share, and that's about it. Alright, George, come in. I like that seed. Knew the blood scythe was coming. Oh my god.
Oh, we just doing it. Oh, she's so little.
Yeah, nice shadow check. Wow, the other hole actually hitting that with the shock.
Yeah, we're just gonna run. Yep.
That's
This is pretty much how we're gonna watch this match for now. It's gonna be a whole lot of hit and run.
Yeah. Now Ragna corner. We're gonna set up our Oki here. Oh no, you don't roll
That's
that.
the rollout. Nope.
You're not get away from the homie. That's another one. It's the second time Cecilia's went for a burst bait, and maybe she just took the damage.
Yep.
Lunar definitely showing discipline with their bursting habits.
Maybe just kind of seeing it as this is the only option to get the burst too.
Oh.
Might as well get something. Oh no. Woo! There it is though. All right.
Yeah.
Got it that time.
OD. Nice dead angle. Getting Ragna away. That's the biggest thing.
Oh my god.
That's a combo. Oh. Fortunate.
A little bit of a weird angle there.
They keep her close for Oki.
Yep.
It's Cecilia running all the way back after that huge life deficit.
That was so smart at the end to opt not for the follow-up just to stay close.
Yeah, that pushed Rachel back when she wanted.
It's a raw dead spike.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
see
I
that.
caught the sword.
I actually did not see that one there. Alright, put the poison out and Georgie.
Got there with George.
Dude, Rachel really is the closest thing we'll ever have to a Pokemon trainer in BlazBlue. This girl has everything. To be another one. 16.
Overhand.
Oh no.
That was
can
weird.
That can happen a lot with Ragna. Yeah?
Follow-up. Yep.
Yeah, that can happen a lot with
Shot,
Ragna,
I guess.
unfortunately. That 5B whipping in the corner because of the forward momentum. All that wind back. Setting all the boys up. Oh my god, get away
Here
from
it
me.
comes. Oh no.
Nice IAD combo.
Oh, okay. I was just like, whew.
Orange is a factor. They get one good call out on these seeds.
Watch your toes.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Hell's Fang getting clipped out by the seed there.
Rebel 3. Action.
Ooh, I like the dash super jump there to get the extra momentum.
I thought he threaded both those. I was just like, that's insane.
Yeah, the movement from Cecilia in
You
this
don't feel it?
matchup has been immaculate. Oh, if the air throw almost had it,
Oh,
Rachel's
no.
so small. She's so small.
Yep.
Oh.
Had to hold it though.
Alright, having to take into George here. Nice defense.
Woo! Blocking.
Oh, 2B though.
What I shouldn't have said.
For once it wasn't me.
I know, right?
Alright, Georgie again, DP.
Dabbing.
Getting
Yep.
the win back. Uh-oh. RC. Ooh!
The dirty stuff.
Such a lightning fast cross up the Ragna has with Seed Divider. Oh, get up. Alright. Getting the dead angle out of Lunar.
We are out. He is
Alright, we're going that way.
running them down.
Good. Wow, what a good jump back. Knew
Yeah.
the detonation was coming.
Oh. I think he crossed himself.
I believe he did too. Unfortunately. George, one more time. You got a counter assault coming, dude. It was coming.
Yep.
Fortunately, no punish. However, Cecilia getting opened up in a
very,
very hard fought game one.
Yeah, that was just game one too.
Yeah, I think the round count, the counter, like the timer got down to like 40 seconds at one point.
Yeah.
Whew.
I think we had a 20, a 40, and an 18.
Definitely on board with this set going the distance right now. Both players seem very versed in the matchup. Oh, I don't think.
Yeah, we're still seeing a lot of good movement with Ragna threading a lot of those pylons, and it's not an easy thing to do. Is just stop when you're in mid-run and not get zapped.
Yeah, and I was just getting ready to say I figured Cecilia was going to stick to Ragna because this matchup with Susan's a lot rougher, where he's a lot slower and he's huge. Like he's such a big character, so he can get clipped by random stuff.
Either.
Yeah, not in terms of like the range. I think the run speed's the biggest factor here in that character choice.
He has to get going before he's moving.
Nice OD here, and the mash out, and the reset. Like it.
I was gonna freak out if you just followed up the tech with the butt side. I was just gonna be like, yep.
Oh, good. Nice divider. And super backdash that Rachel can do on wake up. Blood sight. I know one thing, those air blood sights really are not working. Doing it.
Yeah, they're not going very far.
Yeah, Lunar's had a C just ready every time whenever he just calls them out. Knows when they're going to show up. Oh, another one!
I'll run into it.
Oh, he said, here, I'm letting you help you with that combo again. Alright. R-Scissor, RC, yep. Nice block on the 6B.
Good block on the overhead, yeah.
Oh,
and we got all the room in the world to leave.
Oh, no! Not good for Celia. Not where you want to be, one health versus Rachel.
With only half barrier, too.
Oh my god. No, oh, we're in danger. That's a big thing. No air blocking now from Rachel. She can't jump like that.
Oh my god, that was so bold.
Oh. Maybe thought an air throw was coming, possibly. Or actually, that might have been a cross under where she went under. So he didn't do the drag down. Lunar, set point.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that damn George.
Pushing back towards the corner. He did flip it out, though. Lost frames galore.
Oh, optimal routing here.
Not finding a way really to pin Luna down. That's kind of been the big tale of this whole fight. It's just she gets out and rolls.
And some of these burst baits, man, like Lunar has shown so much just discipline there with their burst usage. They aren't using it much, and Sui's giving up so much damage from all these burst baits. However, even up the round count.
We're doing it again.
Yeah. Here we go again. Oh, Hell's Fang again with the seed. Wow, what a trade. That was a very fortunate trade for Cecilia.
And very unfair towards Ragna.
Yeah.
That was a lot of damage.
Whoa, again, that's the second time. This is the second time that air throw is happening, right? It's just so small.
Yep, just keeps going through it. Then it come down with the castle there, I'd have freaked out.
Oh, yeah. Bro, it's a great hair from Cecilia, getting all his damage.
Track it down. Big damage.
With the no-tech catch. Lunar thanks smartly taking forward and just winding out.
Oh, just hums George at him. Uh-oh.
Oh, overhead.
Oh, there it is.
Get your wallets open, boys. Go ahead and log into your PayPals. Let's serve more dollars to the match arena. All right.
Always the crowd pleaser.
All right. Again, we are moving on. Good stuff to Lunar. And a good show again for Cecilia from both the Susan play and the Ragna play.
Yep.
I always appreciate watching a good Ragna.
Was that out at 5th?
That would be tied for 5th, yes.
Yep. Okay. Still, great showing. Great showing.
Very much so.
Absolutely. Okay. We're going to hit up the other side of losers' quarters here. Again, thank you to everyone who's still using the codes in the match arena. We have a grand total of 19 left. Please note there are 2 sets of codes, which this is like the first time I'm seeing that. So big ups to Impurist Club for grinding the match arena. So this is the Mythic J versus Giant Rat.
So this is another run back. We mentioned earlier with Mythic J how that they've usually made it to like really far in these beginner or intermediate tournaments. But we mentioned Squibber being them. I believe Rat was the other one.
Yeah.
In, I think it was WSOD 14, where Jay reset, if I remember right, but Rat was able to clutch it out. So we do have another run back.
Yep, that was 14.
So we'll see. Rat, fortunately, came up short versus the tank in that first run back earlier. Let's see if he can clinch this one out. Yeah, no different characters either.
Yeah, I figured this is what we're probably going to see for the entirety of it.
Yeah, the only
like,
player,
I don't think this is going to change.
The only remaining player that I could see playing a different character right now was Lunar, where they had the Pocket S.
Yeah.
So this matchup can go a couple ways. If 9 does not let Susan get rolling, it's not good.
Yeah.
Which is most Susan matchups. Susan having a limited special move kit can be an issue. However, those normals of his are no slouch. At all.
Yeah, he's one of the few characters I feel like that can kind of compete with her on some normals. 5B is insane.
Yeah, it can, at 5B at times can be pretty crazy. However, yeah, you can't really do a 5B when you're getting reset by a rock.
Yep. That's the game plan.
Oh,
Nice whip set. That was so smart. Whips the 4C.
You're going that way.
Drag him down.
Yeah, the classic counter assault into Navy pressure. Gotta be ready for it. Nice block.
Ooh, good block on the overhead.
Speaking of being ready.
Oh, didn't watch the feet the whole time, though.
Oh, good air dance. Good
combo.
Up top. Commander fire. No, actually opting to keep it. Good burst.
Yep.
That's why you kept it.
Oh!
It's a pretty...
You know, 2C air, rapid, throw.
Yeah, to kill the extra block stun and get that green throw ready. Ow. Oh,
no.
no.
Got his sting.
Oh yeah, Susan, no slouch when it comes to damage.
No, on
At all.
any hit. Overhead, yep.
Nice spacing there from Jay.
Ooh, that was risky.
Spin the RC here is Jay.
There he is out. Yep, just not wanting to deal with it.
Yeah, I like that. Really not wanting to let Jay get started. There's such a huge life lead for Rat. This set again catches him not burying. That might be a dead 9.
Yeah, that's dead. Regardless, he had the rabbit on deck ready to make sure it was death. 1-1.
All right. Hold the jump.
Opted for that 3C at start. A lot of commitment on that move.
Yeah.
Very, very dangerous to use.
Nice blocks.
Great
Punish.
forward.
Give up. I'm not done with you.
Ooh.
You're getting level 2 thing here.
Oh, good tech.
Nice forward teleport.
Yeah, if you just done one teleport there, getting drugged down, probably a perfect at that point.
Wow.
Ooh, good punish.
Yeah, knew the Sonic Ball was coming there with the level 2 pillar. Didn't want to have to deal with it at all, and those plus frames.
But for the reset there, got nothing out of it, huh?
Oh, nice super jump. Good OD. Gets the OD, unfortunate.
Oh no, wait for the grab.
Come on and slam. You're gone, girl. All right.
Giant Rat looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty comfortable in this matchup.
Yes, I agree. It was very unfortunate where the OD came out. The throw whiffed. And Jay, I guess I'm looking for another walk-up throw maybe, or walk-up button. I don't know what happened there at the end. but even that EA first trouble in giving Giant Rat that first game.
All right, right back into it we go, though. I don't see any kind of character changes, anything happening. We're just going to run this.
You know, Raptor Giganta. That's really good. Thank you, Neko. That was more funny than I expected for me. All right.
PP?
Oh, no.
Yep.
Can't punish him.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Chan Tripper. Ooh,
Nice
good challenge in the air.
Yeah, that jump A, very solid button for Susan.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of not so solid buttons, 2C, you know, it's kind of all right.
But forward moving anti-air, pretty all right. Oh, 5B, the god.
Yeah, great 5B, 6B for that hit confirmed. And Giant Rat looking like he might be putting it
Might
in.
have this, yeah, it's looking mean right now.
Yeah, he's going to have to do something right now. He's fighting for his tournament life. Pressure, pressure, nice
oh,
kick throw.
just run
Nice
up throw.
Spiker.
And the drag down.
Rat setting on everything. That throw counter with that for the overdrive. Bop, bop, bop. So reset coming? Yes, there is. That just had burst.
We've been here before.
Go for it again. Rounds ready this time.
Yep. Oh man, I thought he got the burst for a second too. I was like, no.
All right, Jay fighting back. Yeah, Jay fighting back into this game though. Oh no, we're going that way.
Yep. Make it rain.
That's the
Oh
first time
yeah,
I've
it's
seen
big
it.
hit.
That should be a dead
That's-
Susan.
Yep.
And it is. All right, Jay's starting to rally a little bit. It just takes one to get the self-confidence back up.
Yeah. Keep in mind, all these guys are champions from their brackets, so nobody here's a slouch. Somebody's always like either top or has won one.
Oh my god, the double teleport.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's the
Huge
worst
damage.
thing. Yeah. That is an easy 4K. Oh.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh my god, Prez can teleport.
Get off me.
Jay, a hope and a dream right now. However, this is how it can all start. It's a good dead angle. Getting rid of the spell and the Kun sight.
And that should do it. Yep.
Raptor
Giant
Giganto
rat.
taking it out. Also, welcome Raiders.
Yep. Trifolio, thank you for the raid. Welcome,
Might
Raiders.
have been a little late to that. I was kind of deep in the match.
Yep.
A tree has been planted.
Tree
Thank
has
God.
been planted.
Protect nature.
Shoo.
Ooh. Good
Yeah,
showing
I
from
know.
Jay.
I'm feeling that. Yeah, Jay brought that all the way back from losers round 1 too. Making it in the top 8. What was that? Tied for 5th?
Fifth.
Yes.
Tied for fifth, yes.
Yep.
Tied for 5th for Mythic Jay.
Still a
In the money,
great showing.
which is good. Cool. Okay, so we are now in our top 4. We are going to start top 4 with winners finals, which is going to be the Tank and ShadowClawZERO. And I've actually heard from a few folks, you know, ShadowClaw projected to do pretty well in the bracket, probably win, but the Tank being a lot of folks' sleeper pick for winning the bracket. And sleeper, maybe a bit of a dramatic way to say it, but maybe just the unexpected person to come through and possibly win this, and currently sitting in winners finals, so
That's a good
definitely warranted.
Pretty on point.
Oh, let me set it to
all
first to
day.
3 as well.
This is going to be first of 3 where we are in winners finals.
Oh, you have to make a new room. Old games.
Yeah, that's one of the things I wish they kind of would have updated with the rollback, but we got rollback, so I don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take anything
Yeah.
else. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's little things. It don't matter. We'll make it work. We always have.
Yeah, I got you on the restart. Let me do that real quick.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, so we're definitely seeing Naoto out of Tank. We haven't seen him pick Jin at all. His Naoto's looking pretty warmed up, and I had no clue at all or recollection of ShadowClaw. He plays anyone but S. But I'm highly doubting any side character choices will be a thing.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's truly a sleeper at this point.
No, absolutely not. We're in the top 4 of this.
Yeah.
pretty powerful bracket. Again, these are winners of our beginner intermediate brackets, and that bracket became pretty strong as time went on. You know, it might have
We're
started
starting to
a
not
little.
look intermediate now.
Yeah, it would have started maybe a little, you know, scrappy, a little beginner slash early intermediate, but I think the winners of the later brackets are solidly in the like. Yeah, I've been playing since probably rollback. I've been playing for a few months now. I got my stuff down. I understand what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, it's almost been a year since rollback. Thank God.
I know. We'll have to do something special for the 1 year anniversary.
Oh,
absolutely.
for sure.
All right, and again, guys, make sure if you haven't checked it out yet, go check out the Match Arena. We have officially broke the 700 even more. Minus the $20 Ryer has not put in just yet. Make sure everybody gets paid even a little more than they already are. They know they would definitely appreciate it.
And just seeing this much money fly on any online BB tournament, like, come on, guys, it's sick. It's just awesome. That is a great payout for everybody, and I mean, we're just nothing but champions at this point too. So,
yeah, every player deserves to be here for making or having just great showings in general. But we are down to just 4 from our 16, going right into this winner's finals with ShadowClawZERO going against the Tank. Saw a lot of Tank fans in the chat.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
All right, what's our round start here? Yep, has to respect.
Yep.
All right, ShadowClaw drawing first blood.
How many wake up DPs? The game, potentially.
Yeah, both these carriers have pretty strong
no tech?
DPs. Oh, this is the extended DP. We get the full combo here. Shadow was shown they do not drop these.
Holding the pressure. Try to backdash out. Let's get out, though.
Nice pressure stagger here.
Oh, man,
tick
it's so
throw.
hard to deal with.
Yeah.
TRM.
Yeah, the delayed throw there. Probably blowing up the barrier throw OS that Shadow might have been doing.
Huge damage. Jesus.
Max damage. Almost 4K off of a throw.
It's going to hurt, too.
Oh, the restand?
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Oh, that was sick. Yeah, does not want to deal with it at all.
The Tank tying up our life lead here. And getting the lead here. This should be the round.
Man.
Bionic arm? Yes, sir.
Yep. I think he went for DP there on the wake up and just swayed through it.
Tank bringing back that first round, too.
Action.
Oh my god. I thought it was counter hit. I was just like, no.
Extra frames. Nice tick throw. Shadow answering back one of their own from earlier.
Yep.
Set up the Oki. Nice hits the blocks. Oh!
Get off me. I ain't trying to deal with that.
Oh, too bad you're going to have to deal with it, my man. Hold this corner, hold these loops. Whoop, bop. Oh, nice
Good
mashup.
challenge. Looking for his trouble?
Oh, no.
I got one too.
Yeah, Tank
Does not
opting.
always mean you should use it though.
Yeah, Tank smartly opting to keep his burst, realizing this combo is going to kill, would rather have it. For the next round is what I would say if I was an idiot. We going that way. I was just kidding, Tank. I didn't mean it, man. Oh, my God. Where you going?
My
Get up, girl.
God.
OD? Yeah, you have to burst. You have
Oh
to burst.
yeah, had to burst. Oh my
Only a true
God.
master. Only a true master.
Ah!
Oh,
All right, cool.
That jump up, I was not prepared. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Me neither.
All right,
I started
so
screaming.
ShadowClaw going back. Oh, we going that way.
All the way to the corner, big damage.
I went for a throw reset, didn't get up.
Oh,
Speaking of throw resets,
yeah, I was like, huh. I feel like we were just talking about this.
oh no.
Double counter hit.
Oh, what a hit confirm. Fortunately,
Come
missing
roll
mixing the extra dash cancel. Not tech chasing with 2A either. However, it doesn't matter. We're going back this way anyway, girl.
Oh, no pickup though.
Oh, wait. Is that a grab? Yes, it was.
Oh.
Oh, man. Naoto's Ragna? I had no idea.
Yeah, they're right.
Oh, Astral, it's $30. Pay up.
Thing about Naoto, if you hit pretty much anything, it goes into Astral.
Oh, yeah. Naoto having one of the easiest ones to combo.
Oh yeah,
into.
him and Azrael, dude. Any hit, you're rolling. We about to make people poor.
I see an Astral every time, man. Regardless, Tank he had a little bit of a rocky start in that first game, but really like just started getting a feel for the matchup better.
Yep. The pickup and just recognizing a few little behaviors here and there. Just he's starting to get it, and he isn't dropping nothing. Like he's confirmed off everything.
And actually, that's both players. It's not just him.
Yeah.
Him and Shadow both have been very on point with their hit confirms. That's a guard break and the full conversion. All right, mix up.
Oh wow.
2C Phantom Pain. Has to get the burst out of Shadow.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, she's gone.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, Tank feeling himself just a little bit. If after that first game, trying to make it a quick 2-0.
Naoto, Rebel 2, action!
Tank is definitely determined right now.
We'll get that away. A
Yeah,
dash Phantom Pain.
like-
Nah, he saw the match arena with that easy 700. By the way, could always be more, and he just wants all that money.
Playing like this, he's going to take all that money.
Oh, not Shadow's got anything to say about it though.
Back to the corner we go.
Ooh, DPRC,
Oh,
good.
ducks it.
Yep,
Had that
excellent.
one
duck.
scouted.
Dropping
Those
the
are
other
hard to
6C. That's unfortunate. However, she's going that way. Ooh, 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 ooh. Phantom Pain. Safe jump.
Quarter carry on both these characters is insane. Ooh,
Yeah.
catches the overhead.
Yeah, throwing the 6A happens more than it should. Wow. Jumping over the 2C. Oh, however,
Ooh,
could not get over that second.
what a clap
2C.
back.
想定の範囲内です Rebel 3
Shadow
Alright.
not wanting to go home.
Now, if you're Zero, you cannot be down these two games versus a player like Tank. It's a huge mountain to climb. Nice safe jump. Oh, 6A.
Overhead.
Huh?
You have
Naoto?
50% meter on both sides now, so DP Rapid is a threat.
Yeah, Tank having to spin that burst. And this, no, that's not the enhanced CP. She did get hit. Oh, and a little bit of that stagger. 5B2B will take it. We are 1-1. I can see this going back and forth the entire
can too.
winners finals. Ooh, goodness.
強制検出を確認
All right. Now it's up to Tank. He has to make some adjustments.
大切な人
And this is 3 out of 5, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, this is winners finals. It is 3 out of 5.
This is going to be the long haul, potentially.
Definitely said they could go the distance with ease. Both players are playing very much on point today.
Yeah.
Heck, everybody in the top four is playing pretty on point today. They had to make it here.
Rebel 1
Yeah, there's been no no just slaughter on stream at least. Like it's every match has been like you can tell they're all around the same skill level.
All right, Tank. Nice execution. Says I got those.
続行します
Oh, what a 2C. Oh, actually, I
Runs
like.
out.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that actually from ShadowClaw. Just getting out of the corner, not wanting to deal with Naoto falling down. Mm-hmm.
Pick him up. Yep. Oh no.
I
She's
think
full.
it's the first combo we've seen Tank drop today.
Bad time to drop though.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of a drop though.
Oh, Jesus
oh
Christ.
God.
The fear instantly.
Ruby, this is all your fault because you did not tech. Oh,
Yep.
the
First
burst.
back in the corner.
Oh,
I do
the
agree
jab.
with that, but gets checked.
First back. We are not.
Nah, this can't kill.
Oh, good tech.
Right.
Oh,
Oh
my God. She's dead.
Oh no, yep, that's it.
Easy. Just going right in the soup. Not even attempting a dash cancel.
Whew.
Oh, God. You know, when I said it was going to go the distance, I was kidding. I didn't mean every
Oh, it's
round be
going
this
to.
close. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Bounce. Big starter.
Oh,
Ugh.
huge damage. Oh,
Oh,
this
no.
is Phantom Pain.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Been on point with these anti-airs,
Yeah,
man.
being
Like,
ready. Yeah, being ready with the anti-airs. Every time Tanks tried to do jump cancel, take his turn back. And
Back down here.
Oh, what a swipe! RC.
Rapid overhead. Yup. Another one.
Those combos
Oh,
are
no
not
pickups,
easy.
though.
Watch him tank with some of these crazy combos. This stuff is so hard. She's gone. Tank going up 2-1. Woo! I feel that, Naoto. Naoto, I feel that, man. That's me right now.
Bro, we're just trying to talk about this.
I feel like I need to stand up and do that win pose, or do like work out the legs like he does. One or the other. I am exhausted. There's a lot more sets left.
I know. It's the literal just a running pace of Naoto versus S. I mean, they're just swinging the entire time.
Oh, yeah. However, you can see a little bit of nerves kicking in because both players starting to have some crucial drops.
Yeah.
You can tell they both want it. I just got to clean it up a little more, get a little more focused. Got this. Grand Finals is right there.
Because you don't want to go loser bracket. It's just as ugly down there.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's still mean down there.
Yeah, this whole bracket's been pretty mean, I'm not going to lie. All right. Oh, with the nice two-way link there.
Yep, just hold those. Oh, where you going? You ain't getting out of here.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah, going for the optimal quarter combo.
Ooh, big damage. Ooh, that's
And
just a
she
normal damage character.
And she gets Oki after this.
Yep.
All right, stagger.
Overhead. Oh,
Oh, tick throw, you got hit.
I did. Jesus.
All right,
Just run
ShadowClaw.
over him that round.
Yeah, ShadowClaw answering back.
Well, these characters so hard to block in corner.
Oh, wait. We let these characters have amazing pressure games. Oh, what a
Just
5B.
waited for him. Yep.
I had a feeling he was going to forward dash, take his turn back.
Ooh, overhead. Yeah, not even trying to deal with it.
Oh, nice back dash.
But I have
ShadowClaw.
to though. Oh no.
We're going to get a perfect? Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. And the knockdown Oki. ShadowClaw fiending for this perfect, and he is going to get it. Right in the Oki. Right in the super. Nice and easy. We are 2-2, and ShadowClaw making a statement in that game.
That was a hell of an adjustment.
Yeah.
Like that was a complete polar opposite of the previous game we saw.
Yeah, great perfect there. We are 2-2. No character swaps coming at all.
We're going to final round.
Yeah. You know what? I believe
I feel like we are.
I hope not. I don't know if I can handle it. I'm gonna start jumping in my own house more than
I've
likely if
already
it gets
broke
too
my
crazy.
chair, so I mean, like, I might as well just go ahead and rip the cushions off of it while I'm at it.
Oh, yeah, fortunate. The Phantom Pain did not work.
Oh,
and the
no.
5D covering baby girl.
I think maybe he's showing a few nerves right here.
That was a good adjustment right there for ShadowClaw, too, realizing he was doing those sway Phantom Pains. Throwing out the 2B, however, didn't help now. DP.
Easy damage.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
doing some more.
Ooh.
Ah, dude,
Ooh.
that was 2 hits.
Crazy. All right.
Oh,
Unfortunately, getting a jump back step, a jump forward. And ShadowClaw capitalizing. His corner route. Oki.
yep. I agree with that. Just get off me. I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah. Whoa! 2-1.
Oh my God, I hate
are
it.
you serious? Only
Jesus.
her, man. Only her. Who's gone?
He's dead. Yeah.
Oh,
That's it. Oh
Hank.
my God.
On set point.
What a button.
Oh, God. That was a lot. All right, Tank now on set point. Oh, my God in heaven. Are you serious? Where you going?
We're going to the left.
Don't you run from me, child.
Oh, get tick thrown.
Look, guys, we didn't mean to actually go this to go to final round.
No,
I'm
I
down
want him
for
to
it.
now. Yeah, I want him to now.
All right.
Oki? Oh no!
ShadowClaw
Gonna take the
taking it.
first?
No, he's going to save it. We're going to the last round.
Yep. Oh no, I've seen some heroes.
It's all right.
Oh
no.
my God.
Only a true master. The truest of masters. Oh my God.
Alright, everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. Final round.
Final round. Winners
Jesus.
finals. WAC All-Stars. Let's go. The Tank versus ShadowClawZERO. Who's going to Grand Finals winner side? Wow, the jab!
Oh,
No! I can't even talk right now.
I don't even know what just happened.
Oh, run, Kane? What?
Oh no, we had like a button
What are
set.
these jabs? What?
Did we have a desync?
This is a desync.
Oh.
Do y'all have desync commentary on deck?
Oh yeah, 6A from not S. Oh, Naoto whipping the command throw.
Tank won.
Oh.
Oh no.
Tank has to have won. Yep. Yeah, Jibka's got
Tank won.
Jibka's got the desync sense just like I do.
Yep.
Thanks, Jibka. Oh no.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking. That was such a good set.
So
I'll just confirm. I'll confirm with them.
Look, man, I could. It was getting crazy when S bot jabbed Naoto bots running Rekkas. I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
I was.
I'm
about
pretty
to
sure that
lose.
was Tank, but I'm gonna confirm.
No,
Tank.
with
Okay,
the
it was
desync,
Tank.
That doesn't mean that it didn't happen. That's the thing, Chad. Like,
Yeah, that's the best
that still
part.
happened. We just couldn't see it.
I always say that with this rollback update. Even back when like the bad spectator desyncs would happen, that would like kick the streamer out or the spectator out. The players always got to play their match, like always.
Right, yeah.
So, they did play it out, and Tank did take it. So Tank guaranteed top 2. Going to move on to winners, winner side grand finals.
Man,
So
what
good.
a slugfest. That was
I
amazing.
hate
Great
we cannot
match.
see the end of it. I hate we cannot see the end of it, but good stuff to Tank.
Yes.
Oh man.
All right. Next up, we got a first to 2. This is Luna and Giant Rat.
Yeah.
What, losers quarters?
This is loser semis.
Semi, sorry.
So with that first to 2, the winner will be going on where a probably not too happy ShadowClawZERO is waiting.
Yes, an eager ShadowClawZERO is probably waiting.
Yes. Winning that run back for sure. Oh God. Ryder, can I get a break?
Do we get paid for breaks?
You can take a break. I'll take a solo. I'll take a solo com.
Nah, dude, we're playing.
I want to. I'm like chomping at the bit to commentate this too. This is
Fiending.
super hype. Yeah.
Been fiending for it.
I love commentating as much as I love running, and I wish I could do both at once optimally. But
I mean, you probably could. It wouldn't end well.
I said optimally.
Yeah, I mean that's optimal. That's the
Yeah, you know what?
optimal
Optimal is only as good as it can be, not good. It's so true.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, God.
Good luck, fellas.
All right, so Lunar going right in with the Rachel. Rat sticking with his boy Susan. We mentioned this earlier. This matchup's probably not that good because of how the lumbering tank that is Susanoo.
Yeah, this monster that just can get pinned in with his giant hitbox. However, if he catches her.
Yeah, it can get really bad really quickly. So, but it's going to be a little harder for Susan to do that compared to a lot of other characters. We'll see what Rat can do. All right, this is a good start.
Yep, and we're already cornered.
Oh my God. That mid hitting 2A, just clipping Luna, maybe trying to jump out.
Got bats on deck. George is still coming in too.
Oh, he is. He might. Oh, he's still coming.
Oh, you think he's gone? Okay,
he
he's
just
gone.
Poof. Get out of here. He didn't want to see nothing else. He saw all I needed to see. Oh my God.
Seen some things, man.
George, you come back. He could really use a George right now. All right. Nice dead angle. Get off me.
Oh my God, Sonic Ball just do it.
Thing. Again, this might be a dead Rachel. It's going to be close. Nope, one more mix. Yeah, it's a crow. Throw counter, actually.
Still a tick throw.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, good enough.
So Giant Rat taking that first game pretty convincingly. Nice super backdash from Lunar.
Had to use a good bit of wind right there just to get away. Ooh, overhead. Yep.
Oh, getting
Back
shot.
up. I don't want to deal with you. Here's George.
Yeah, where you do not want to be if you are Giant Rat. This full screen versus Rachel. Oh, bat immediately for the Oki.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Susan, like,
Confirmed.
another thing with Susan, like other characters, he can't really like try to air dash after like the when he gets hit by a bat, because he'll just get clipped.
Yep, that poison tacking on that extra damage too.
Pressure. Oh, caught him not burying. Yeah, Rat just gonna hold the burst, take the round loss. Whew, goodness.
Probably what we're going to see in this match is who corners who first, and then good luck blocking.
Bad again. Wow. Jump A still hit behind him. I'm never surprised.
Nah. Ever. There's George, though.
Yeah. I like the fact that Rat realized that the frog was there and immediately ran away.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to deal with that.
It's like, nah, I don't think it's scary, man. Oh, that's a punish. Easy. Da-da-da-da.
Ooh, it's so fast.
Yeah, the stare down into the Sonic Ball. Unfortunately, getting that JD crossing up the wrong way and like Rachel run away. Getting the win back, too. Alright, pressure.
George is on his way.
Oh, what?
That's gonna hurt. Okay, yeah.
So the Rat sitting on Astral. The next set, unfortunately, probably will kill. Oh, no. Oh!
Just let it rip. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
I don't
Giant
disagree
Rat.
with that choice at all.
No.
Because it clearly was the good one.
Yeah, a lot of people do not respect the EAs in the current meta game at all, so that was a very good one to throw out at that point in time.
Still
Giant Rat.
waiting for the EA.
Yeah, Giant Rat. This is the first of two, where it is still loser semis.
Yep. And you are playing for your career at this point. Like, if you lose this, you go home.
Yeah, you lose this, you retire.
Yeah, you're done forever, dude. Shadow Realm.
That's all I thought about when you said playing for your career. Let's see, Lunar thinking. We're gonna go to S, maybe? I don't think Rachel was a bad choice.
I don't think Rachel was a bad choice at all. I really don't. But just maybe a little bit more comfortable with S. S still does relatively well against Susanoo. I wouldn't see it as a bad choice either.
Looking like we're taking a second just to chillax and trying to let
We got 2 seconds to make our decision. Yeah.
Sticking with Rachel.
I don't disagree. He did really well that second round. Like, I think this is still fine.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with the choice. Rachel worked out pretty well. Just a couple exchanges did not go her way.
Right.
But he is locked into her for the rest of the set. Rat, meanwhile, trying to get to that loser's finals.
George on deck.
I will say this, Rat's done a really good job of playing around George in general.
Yeah.
George just not making him a factor.
He's done well against us pylons and everything. That's a huge hit, though.
Yeah, getting that counter.
Easy 4K.
Yeah, that panel counter 6B and all these extra little bits of hits and all these seals. I think Rat's also kind of picked up that Lunar is wanting to throw the seeds out more like a long screen distance and starting to run underneath them. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, nice.
Great extension.
Yes, that's a Vioki. Oh, calling out the Sonic Ball. Yeah, calling out the Sonic Ball, too, with a shock there.
It's a great answer after that first fatal in the beginning.
Oh, this is not good. This is actually going to be Lunar's game with ease into super.
Oh, drops it.
Oh, what a dead angle. Get off me. Getting the win back. It's coming that way.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That win was so smart because he was just waiting.
Yeah. He was literally waiting down there, wagging his tail with that 5B. Like, come on, land, girl. Land, land. All right.
Oh, that's so terrifying.
That was very scary. Lunar, regardless, even up the round count.
Ooh. Even if it doesn't end higher, it just hurts you.
Mm-hmm. That's the Susanoo way.
Such a good one.
All right. Nice overhead. Lock it down again. George is on the way.
Here comes the boy.
First time you've had to block him.
Stayed low that time.
Yeah, opting to go low, not for the tri-jump overhead.
Poison. Watch the damage chalk up now. Ooh.
Yeah, every second Rat's in those little bats that Rachel puts out, it's unscaled poison damage. Oh, with the overhead again, gets the OD. Oh, we were ready.
Oh, he knew it was coming.
Yeah, 2C.
That should be dead Susan, right?
Oh, we got it out. Oh, we could have Astral there too, but we're just gonna keep it safe.
Double super.
Keep it. We're gonna keep it in the realm of possibility. These people paid enough tonight.
So clearly the Rachel pick, not stupid.
No.
Not a bad idea.
We are now 1-1. pretty sure Rat does not play any other characters. So I imagine we're staying, maybe taking a moment to thank themselves.
Yep. At this point, you kind of got to figure out, like, okay, what did I do wrong? Like, where do I need to adjust? Like, what was the thing that kept getting me killed?
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Alright, let's see what adjustments Rat can make.
Both players just backing off.
Yeah, just the sign of respect right around start.
Yep, I don't want to deal with it. It's spooky.
However, that double respect kind of does favor Rachel a lot more. Because
Yeah, I was thinking that in my head. I was like, I don't know if I'd have jumped back necessarily with Susanoo, but hey, he's already in, so it worked out.
Speaking of the early burst here, and the fatal, wow.
The 6As have started coming out, and it has been already a lot better.
I think he said every 6A this round, and now he's right where he wants to be. 50 meter, high lows, level 3 shoulder charge, everything you would want right now. And we have DP unlocked as well.
Oh, just barely caught him, yeah. George for Oki. Oh,
Nah. I think it was just a little too awkward.
woo! We're leaving.
The Grand Viper. However, now it's up to Rat again just to chase down Rachel.
He went for that big old fatal.
Oh no, the bat. Just holding
And that
down
stopped
that
the
neutral.
negative warning, too.
It did. We're getting win back. A little more
You wanna go
chasing.
under it? Ah, just a little too big.
Yeah, Lunar smartly had a seed ready for that shoulder charge too.
Good backdash.
Oh, I think that
Look
was
for
too
the anti-air.
C,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely too safe.
All right, now Lunar on set point.
I like this game plan of just, you ain't getting close to me. That's
Yeah, very
crazy
smart.
talk. Oh no, he's close to me. George on deck.
That's the biggest thing.
So brutal.
Lunar's starting to put George down, so Rat cannot just run in like he had been doing to get over the
Right.
seeds. So it's a very smart adaptation from Lunar. Oh, as I say that, we get scooped.
Just gonna sting. Easy 3.2.
Oh, wow. The tech catch with the 5A reset.
We got all the wind we need in the world right now. Oh no. Don't hit a button after that. That hurts. And we got poison.
Yeah, poison. Actually giving the life
Oh
lead
my
to Lunar.
god.
And the
dude,
reset again.
So much
That's
damage
it.
off that reset.
Astral? No, we went for it. The 4B. Giant Rat on his last legs here. Catches him before the
Gets
shooter comes
slapped
out.
out of his. Oh my god. He can run this back right now.
Oh, he's trying to take the burst. Oh, instead of going for the kill, no.
Yeah, just let it rip. Oh man.
That is the unfortunate game we play when we go for burst baits. It works both ways.
Yep.
You can
either
mind
look
game
amazing,
yourself.
or you just cost yourself the round sometimes. And I mean, it is a thing.
Yeah, it was so unfortunate. Giant Rat out at 4th. So good showing to them today.
Yep. They have been playing their ass off.
Yes, very much so. Whew. All right, so that means we're going to get Lunar going against...
ShadowClaw.
Thank you. The name escaped me for some reason.
Yes. This will be our losers finals and our second to last match.
God, this went so fast, and there's been so many matches though.
Yeah, there's been a lot of, like, just... Honestly, though, we'll talk... Shout out to everybody that has been in this. The matches have been amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's been a joy.
Yeah, I've played BB for, what, 7 or 8 years, Jade? I know you played for, like, a year or two longer than I have.
Yeah, I'm going on 10 years.
Yeah,
Very nice.
and seeing this, like, wave of new players that are really stepping up, the future's in good hands.
They're all so much better than I am, dude. It pisses me off. Like, it's so awesome to see, though, man. I'm, like... I go to the brackets now. I'm, like, the 35-year-old in bracket, and everybody's, like, 18 and doing Naoto combos with the E's, and I'm like, that's right, kids. Hate 9.
That's right. We live in the internet era, too. Back then, we had to learn stuff through, like, game FAQs, and it's like, oh, this is wrong, and then you go and try it, and it's like, oh, who put this up here?
Oh, it's
now we got
specific.
So brutal.
Now we got Discords, now we got so much tech, and everybody
Back
willing
in
to
my
help.
day, there was only one dust
Hey,
loop.
that's me.
Yeah.
I'm in that boat, too. Old man gaming.
Yeah. Dustloop is an amazing resource for every anime fighting game anymore, anyway.
So useful now.
Yeah, it was useful before, but it got that big upgrade in 2020.
It was confusingly useful before.
Mm-hmm. But
people weren't using annotations right. Like it's just, I thought I was reading Tekken half the time.
all right, so we're going into our losers finals here. Once both players are ready.
I am excited to see this match, actually.
Please select your character.
Alright, so yeah. Not looking like we're going to have the S-Mirror.
I don't feel like we'll see that.
Yeah, I think Lunar now this time is way too warmed up on Rachel. And this is a run back from earlier in Top 8 as well. This was our first match in Top 8 Winter Sub. So let's see if there's any adjustments made on Lunar's side. It was a 2-0 from Shadow, if I recall correctly. Hey, Lunar taking that second. Get a drink of water, breathing.
Yeah, it was a 2-0.
Alright, the winner of this will be going on to face Tank in Grand Finals.
This is the thing, too. Whoever comes out of this is going to be pretty much warmed up. And, you know, Tank's sitting at the top, just chilling right now, so... hands may be a little cold.
No. You know an Naoto player's sitting in the training mode.
Oh,
right
yeah, he's
now.
in training mode doing the...
We can't be stopping to watch this match between these girls. We got Naoto combos to grind, my man. That's not how this works. Alright, so we around start here.
The Crusader of BlazBlue.
Really is. Alright. ShadowClaw getting that first little bit of momentum.
Ooh, jumps out. May have to kind of play this similar with all these running setups, because George may have to stay out the entire time just to keep her from dashing in.
ShadowClaw swing it. Wow, we already throwing out that super. ShadowClaw saying, I've already beat you once. I'll do it again. I got to run back to get.
Rebel 2. Action.
Ignore this, Harlot. We have Naoto combos to grind.
Absolutely.
That's right, Ryan. It's crazy how good S's zoning actually is. Like, her fireball is so strong.
Between the angles that both her B and A fireballs cover, especially in the air, and just the sword normals she has, like her jump BB, she can control so much space. On top of that, having a very good rush zone game.
Yeah, the ability just to go from one to another, I think, is like the biggest strength this character has. Because you can play her in like 4 different ways. Ooh, get sniped. Into George.
Oh, try something else. Get still the Shadow was right with the delay tech too, just to avoid having to block George.
Pylon's in the way. Here comes George. Nope. Can't get a breathing room enough to get George out.
Yeah.
Just getting tapped to death with these fireballs.
Yeah, just a little bit of projectile zoning that Shadow's on. And Shadow's also showing, oh, you want to play full screen? I'll just sit here and chuck fireballs all day.
I'll play some easy to chuck.
Oh! What a DP. Shadow taking that first game in Losers Finals.
Cannons versus guns. Yeah, that's very true.
Is that from George the 13th himself?
George, you need to help.
George, get off Twitch, man. Your girl's losing. What are you doing?
Can't take George nowhere, man.
You really can't, man. You just can't. Freaking reptiles, dude. They just think they own the place.
Did we lose somebody?
Did we have lag potentially, or?
I'm on vacation.
Or everybody needs a day off. You've only been protecting that girl for like 12 years.
Select your character.
All right, so I think we just took about
one bad game. That's it.
Yeah, maybe CP is probably her worst. Ah, it's awful. All right. So it is 1-0 in Shadow's favor.
All right, so like, what adjustments do you think we need to make to try and get around this S problem right now?
It's a little tougher to say the adjustments on. I think
Right.
we maybe need to play a little more aggressive because it's clear that the full screen zoning was not working.
Yeah, like you're losing the zoning game, so maybe the
Also-
rushdown needs to start coming out more.
Also, maybe staying in the air more might be a better option when she's instead of staying on the ground, staying up in the air and then chucking seeds. However, none of that's helping right now when you were getting slapped up in the corner.
You're getting just Ogie looped in the corner. You can't do any of that.
Yeah, you got to hold all this. Good block of the empty jump low.
Being a very small hitbox, able to jump back out of that.
Oh, nice. That was good air to air. He's still there.
Ooh, zap him.
Think he might round before he gets there. Yeah, he did.
Oh. Got nothing out of it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, again,
Zoning game, man.
yeah,
It's
Shadow
been so devastating.
Shadow being ready with that jumpy fireball just to clip it. Shadow trying to make this a quick 2-0.
I think we're going to 3 though.
It is the first of 3.
Yep.
But getting that 2-0 advantage in the first of 3 set will be huge.
It can also be detrimental if you start to get run back on
It can, however.
that doubt, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yep. Got a mountain to climb so far.
Nice block. Oh, immediately running in after that counter assault with the 2B.
Yep. So hard to deal with the angles of birds.
Yeah, just back to the zoning. Oh, George actually
Took one for the team.
he did. Took it right for the chin and still was fine.
He just tanked it.
That's what he does, man. Oh, okay. That was a much
There we
better round
go.
for Lunar. That was a much better round. All right.
Oh my
nice.
god, the
What
pickup
a-
off the no tag.
Yeah, the tech. I think it was actually a forward roll and the
It may have
two-way
been.
called the roll. It looked like. Oh, what? Killed George. Killed her. Beat her with George. Oh my goodness. ShadowClaw. Take this momentum and run with
Get
it.
Oki off this also. Huge damage. Yep.
Oh, nice seed. They're ready for him to tech buttons or tech run forward.
Oh, no conversion though. Did she trade with George right there, or he just vanished?
He died.
Okay.
Oh, super. Yeah, very smart. Remember from earlier in their games that Shadow is ready with that super. Oh, like that.
Yep. Just like that. We got Shadow going up 2.
Shadow going up 2, taking this big lead in this loser's final set. It's going to be up to Lunar now to rally a little bit. I don't know if the character swap happens now, or
It's one of them, you don't want to doubt yourself at all. Like, if you make the switch and just get blown up, be like, oh, I totally should have just stayed.
I definitely like the idea of taking the time here just to chill. Return.
Oh,
again.
yeah. Sometimes you got to take yourself a minute, readjust, talk with some friends. You got coaches on the side. Sometimes you need them.
Like Lunar ready to go right back into it though. Already got the entry queued up. Let's see if we see the S swap, and it looks like maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I was just getting ready to say you're too warmed up on Rachel. I feel.
Yeah, I wouldn't have agreed with the move at that point. It's just like Shadow clearly already knows the matchup, and I don't know. You're already warm on Rachel, and that's been good enough for everything else so far.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, we're gonna potentially have another set go the distance, or is ShadowClaw gonna make it right back into Grants?
Oh, no.
Answer tank. Bop, bop.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, that's not what you want to see. I thought taking the burst.
And turning it into, almost 3.5K.
Yeah, not looking good in those plus frames. However, Lunar getting out of the corner.
Got the George wall up.
I think another thing here, ShadowClaw has really gotten the condition that when they have 50 meter, you can't. They've reacted to so many seed sets, George set, everything. Just so many setups that I think they've gotten. They're scared to just start running Rachel's game. Oh my God, George taking both hits.
Yep. Anytime you have 50% meters, it's like, well, the gun's loaded.
True.
Just trying to raw push back with your projectiles versus This is not easy.
Nice.
Here we go.
Unfortunately, getting that side swap maybe was not intentional. Nice crossover.
Okay. Yep, just first to not deal with it.
Yeah, Lunar starting to show a couple signs of life here.
Yep.
Oh, again.
That was on reaction. That was crazy.
Set up again. You know, even that super, though, is not like the end of the world, though, because now you don't have to worry about it and you can set things up. All right, pressure. Nice JBB. Oh, Rachel has burst. Is that a desync? That's a desync.
That's a desync, yep.
Oh, unfortunately. Well, maybe. Are we back? Okay. Looked like that was interesting. I don't know if that was lag, desync.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe we're back? Question mark? Oh, there's a cow.
Feels like we're back.
Yeah, that was
I think
weird.
we're
Oh,
back now.
desync, resync. Oh, nope.
Oh, no.
So, Shadow 1? Shadow 1? I think because of the desync happening again. What?
So
Alright, we're back.
This is round 2.
What?
Or round 3, rather. This is round 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have re-desynced even.
The
Oh,
synchroning.
What? Alright, so.
It's going to look super scuffed, yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright. It happens.
We can commentate anything, man. It's cool.
Alright,
It's
so.
bird setups, just whiffing to make them scared.
Clearly what you're seeing is immaculate footsies from both players. Just playing the
this is all
spacing
my
game
games,
here.
dude. Full screen Bs, I'd be scared of them. This is
Full
what we're
screen
talking
Bs.
about.
Rachel just upwinding in the background, taking negative more and doesn't even care. Don't need barrier. Oh my God.
That's
Who's
a stare down,
first?
dude. Oh my God.
Chase.
Who's gonna-
Oh, I was gonna say. Place your bets, chat. Who's swinging first?
And there we go.
Alright.
We're out.
So, what is the end result of that?
Can't even comprehend this neutral. It's so good.
Looking
That
like
is
Shadow
taking
3
it.
straight.
It's
Okay.
unfortunate, but I'm going to do a quick reset of BlazBlue just to be safe and give you all a better feed as well, because this is grand finals. Might go long.
Yep, I was going to ask for one if you would.
Yep. So I'm going to actually reset my whole BlazBlue for that.
Okay. So we are going to be getting the run back of the tank going against ShadowClawZERO yet again.
Yep.
Which was probably one of the closest of close sets. It went to final game, final round to get into grands.
Very much so. And that was just like, I don't know, like the many adaptations both players made was crazy. Like, just little choices will go so far in most close sets. Ooh. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I don't know if I can do 6 games of this.
Oh, it's going to be intense. And
Oh, yes.
We've seen ShadowClaw run it back from losers versus different opponents, so.
Tank is playing very on point today,
Yes.
which is a big factor.
I haven't seen, but like, what have we seen? 3 drops total, I think, from Tank all day?
Yeah.
Like, that's insane for a character like Naoto, especially. I couldn't even picture that. You know, I drop rock combos with 9.
We are all but
Man,
human.
I ain't got the risks. I'm just making up Johns at this point. Just boom me, guys. Just boom. Get me out of here.
All right. Waiting on both players, and we'll be good to go for one final set for the evening.
You're gonna be able to sleep after.
I might not, man. Like, I got to be up in a couple hours for work, and I think I'm going to be like, mine's going to be going 100 miles a minute. I can already feel it. Whew.
Alright, so this will be our last set. It needs to be 2 wins from ShadowClaw and 1 win from the tank to take it.
I think regardless of the result, it's going to be pretty hard fought.
Yeah. Bro, if we get the reset, I'll throw another 10 in.
It's a good point. So to get the payouts real quick for what this is. So this is a $200 money match, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because first place is getting 430, second's getting 215, and third place is getting that 70. So it's only a $200 money match, no big deal.
No, I think that's calculating it with a top 3 split, so it's different.
Oh, it's only a top 3
yeah.
split, you're right.
Yeah, so it'll be a little closer than that. For
maybe a
all the
little bit like
placing.
200, probably about a $50 money match.
Yeah.
I'm no math major. I ain't even gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm here to commentate this match, though. So I wanted to see this again.
Oh, absolutely. Letting the intros rock. It is the last set. Get hype in the chat, guys.
We even matching, guys. Look at
They color-coded for the occasion.
It's the wedding, man.
Oh my
God, we are going.
Tank's like, no, man, I gotta get paid. It's over. I don't want to end this set. I want to let you get started. I told you I was grinding these combos in the training mode while you were winning.
Ooh, overhead. Yep, insta burst. I ain't dealing with it.
5B, 6B. I can't get my numbers right.
It's all right. Math's hard.
Ooh.
Get off me.
Right. ShadowClaw evening up the life totals now.
Yep. Counter hit, nothing off of it though. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh, that is a.
That's death.
Yeah, that is definitely a dead S. Tank taking our first round.
Ooh. God, that damage. There's still more of that combo to go
Yeah.
too.
Showing he is still very much warmed up.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, good duck.
Yeah. That's something that happened a lot in their first set with Shadow just trying to get through the zoning. Or, excuse me, Tank getting through the zoning with those Phantom Pains. So Shadow's already shown some adaptation. Oh, nice
Oh,
2C.
man, good counter hit.
Another story from that first set. Those 2 Cs from Shadow.
Ooh, that stings. Plus 4K.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
good break. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was just gonna do it.
Yeah, already hitting for the 2D. Couldn't
Your
really get
turn.
that confirmed. RC. Alright, pressure.
I like this pressure on the barrier and just shield alone.
I'm liking the defense a lot also from Shadow.
Ooh, good block on the overhead.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, to the
that
moon.
2C, man. Shadow's got so much mileage out of that 2C in both their sets. It's crazy.
It's already 1-1. We're gonna be here for a while.
Yep.
I'm about it.
Only 1-1 round count.
Oh, we early bursting.
But really not want to let Tank get momentum.
Oh, stuffed.
Yeah, unfortunately flying right in that
Counter
fireball.
hit. Oh, I thought he had to pick up from that far. I was
Yeah.
like, that is insane.
Yeah, just a tad too far. Tank though, we got these combos.
It's what you would say.
That's what is what I would say. Hashtag is what I would say. Oh god.
Good air throw.
Nice pickup. And the extension. Tank gonna hold on to that burst. And save for an
Going to the
overdrive.
side.
Nice falling
Oh, wow.
JAs. Yeah.
Had to.
Now it.
Oh my god.
He is so small. I was so.
Ah,
the 2C,
and there it is
man.
again.
Tank's
That's
gonna
been
do
the
something.
game winner, dude.
Yes. Tank's gonna have to do something about these 2 Cs from ShadowClaw. They've been eating him alive. Alright, game
Shadow
one.
starting it pretty early. I mean, there can only be one winner, but I mean, I'd like for both of them to win.
I think we're all the winners getting to watch these two play, honestly.
Yeah, I'm thinking this has been the nicest part of my Thursday night leagues.
Oh, that's not a punish. Alright, we're gonna walk into the corner. Wow.
Ooh, empty jump throw.
Yeah, fake the safe jump there. Usually you see S do jump A on whip and then follow to JC for the safe jump. So we already got some conditioning coming in too.
Okie.
Nice Phantom Pain. The walk back.
Too far.
Oh, that tiny walk back from Shadow. We're going to take this round, I do believe, with a super. Yes, we are. Just a scissors to seal it.
Insane.
Nice
Good
insta block.
Yeah. I think he went to hit something there. I don't know, that was weird.
Possibility. Oh, getting clipped on the 6BM throw. Good tank.
S is like some of the other longer range characters. If you do get a break in air, it's still pretty much her turn if you're a short range character.
Yeah, you gotta hold that.
Get punched. Yep.
Divine Smasher. Trying to punch his way out the corner. DPRC. We have OD here. Nice jump over.
Pick up.
Take as little bit of damage that we can. Every little bit helps.
What a back there did not though, and that will cost him the game.
Yeah, that'll be, I believe, 2-0 for Shadow now.
Quick 2-0
Yes,
that time.
All right, Shadow building a head of steam right now. Trying to run this into a...
This is the scariest part, man. Like, you're starting to get run back on. The reset's, like, potentially there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's where the fear comes in.
It really does. Let's see.
I'm gonna get 6-0. Jesus Christ. Like, you always gotta have that, like, second thought.
Yeah. Oh, the tick throw. TRM.
Repeat out.
Alright.
Got a hit there. We'll get rid of install also.
Oh, nice tick confirm there. With the delay.
We go into the corner. Whew. That's the real stuff.
Nice match out from Tank.
Alright, screw it. We're going to this side.
Oh, very unfortunate.
GP.
Yeah, so unfortunate that 5B whiff. Alright, ShadowClaw now threatening a reset.
On the way. We might be seeing the long haul. Good challenge. Oh no, no pickup.
Maybe the nerves are starting to set in for our hero Tank. Oh wow, nice. Running into the enhanced JD. Nice punish.
Thought he was gonna let the third one rip.
Yeah. Alright, Shadow.
Big damage.
Ton of damage out of this. Oh, the 6A. We have a burst.
Oh, and
right.
that should do it, right?
Yeah, and with that, we're going to easily get
And
this.
that's
And
the
the
Astral,
Astral.
And he's stealing the money.
Oh,
30 more bucks to match arena.
reaching into everybody's pockets. Still a little bit more cash. And getting the reset with that. Delete him from
40
existence.
bucks because now I got to throw an extra 10 in.
Yeah, there's your reset. Oh, darn the luck.
Darn it.
Also getting deleted from the winner's bracket to go right into his loser's bracket. All right.
Man, I'm so happy we got a reset.
Yeah, so now we'll see how it goes from here. A lot could happen even after a reset. You already gave up those games. You're like, you get a little bit of pressure off of you, too, at the same time. You're like, okay, I'm already in losers. Just got to win. That's it. Just tank win. That's all it is. We'll see. The adjustments are being a little harder because actually still a little bit rough because of S's neutral being so powerful.
Yeah. The outrange, the projectiles, just everything's rough to fight against.
Very much so. So we'll see what small adjustments Tank can make. Regardless, they're both in losers. The reset has happened. Can't worry about that now, but it's a fresh new set. Let's go into it.
Yep, treat it like it's the first one, and that's how you start.
Yeah, that is
Ooh,
a
it's
great
gonna hurt.
Oh, that, yeah, counter hit charge 5D. Oh, it's going high. Tank even had that good backdash catch with the 5A.
Look, you cut one hit, and they are at 30%.
Oh no, she's actually dead.
Yeah.
She's dead. Ooh. All right, well wait.
This is how you come back. Like, all right, I got smoked that last one. I am not letting that happen again. Oh my god, that was so fast. There was 78 seconds still left on the clock.
Yeah, hit one of the scariest normals that Naoto has in that full charge 5D. What a swipe. Oh, the jump over.
Another personal kid.
Huh?
Oh, no pick up there, though. Wait, we're using Rekkas for mix now?
Wow, called out the backdash. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely input error.
Yeah, the 5D actually covering, Naoto trying to jump out.
Yep. Didn't want to deal with it. Still gonna have to deal with it.
ShadowClaw just gonna slowly walk in the corner with these loops. Nice EP. That's, you know, we really haven't seen that much from Tank, just these running DPs. Whoa! Down the gap.
Better tighten those up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of gap, huh? Be a shame if somebody just super through it. All right. Tank waking up that game for sure.
That was a major adjustment that needed to happen.
Yes. And all you need is one game like that to really get back in a set. Even if you go down that 3-0 deficit, you can reset.
If you start feeling yourself, especially with a character that is pure momentum, start running away fast.
Oh my god, again? Not counter hits, so the damage won't be...
Oh no, it's only
4.5K. Yeah.
Oh no, it's still 5. It's more than last time.
No, it's less. It's less.
It was more because he dropped it last time.
Oh, that's true. All
Oh
right.
my god, 5K, round start.
I don't know what's got Tank throwing out these 5Ds around start, but they're working. However, well, getting the pressure here. Good tick throw.
Now he's gonna deal with the Oki. Well, when the combo ends, because this will go for a while.
Oh, good DPRC.
Oh no, doesn't get the Phantom Pain though.
Yeah, so unfortunate. I believe that's going to cost him the round 2 easily here with the super. Yeah, with ace.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't even know if he needed super, but just to make sure, yes,
Oh, yeah.
every
Let's get him
time.
out of the way. Oh, round start arcade. All right, we mixed it up a little bit.
Oh my god, that was so close.
Whoa. Nice stagger. This combo real quick. Get a little Oki. Hold this. Nice.
Ooh, overhead.
That's the first time we've seen ShadowClaw go to that option.
Oh, gonna get hurt. Oh no. Why do I say thanks?
All right. We're going this way.
Oh my god, he's so fast.
Oh, he is.
Gotta hold it.
Dead angle.
Yep.
Smart to dead angle there. Had a feeling the little install was coming.
Jump C. Easy 3K.
Oh.
Into a reset. Oh my god. Got nothing off of it though.
Yeah, Tank actually really wearing double jumping. Reset. Oh.
Oh no,
again.
again.
Oh no.
Got one
Gonna
too.
burst? No, he's gonna hold it. Yep. Shadow trying to take his burst, thinking that maybe was gonna happen. Here we go. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god, he got
he's
it.
dead. He's dead. Oh my
Where's your
god.
health bar, Tank?
Oh, it's it. It's that little thing.
Okay, it's just that little sliver right there. Oh my god. What a clutch sway. It's crazy.
His Phantoms have kind of dropped like crazy on this one, but oh my god, it don't matter if you just keep hitting those.
Nice patience. Good instant blocks.
Ooh, throw.
Reset. Actually dropping that Phantom Pain combo there. Oh, good block with Ash under. Oh, that is not good. Counter hit sweep.
A little bit of nerves on both sides, it looks like right now.
Yeah, you can tell. However, this should be Tank's game. Super. 2-0 for Tank. Are we going to
You're
see a
answering
sweep?
back. Yeah, this, like the reverse sweep.
Yeah, that's the rarest of them all. Tank just making those adjustments he needed after that reset, it looks like, to really just put Shadow on the back foot here.
Shadow is, like, the thing is, like, you can't get hit by another round start 5D. You just can't. It's going to be so just much momentum that it's so hard to just come back from.
Yeah, we're letting the intro rock
Oh,
again.
man.
Oh, man, she's going to die today, is what that just said.
Rebel 1 action.
Yeah, again, these have just worked so much since these little tries to start. All right.
Overhead? Yep.
Gonna be up to Shadow here. Now they have to run back 3 straight, too.
Yep.
This is a good start to it, however.
Whew. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Again, all right. Well, what a dead angle.
Never say never.
Oh, I agree. Oh no.
Oh, that was a good way to start it. Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Something we've seen now that Shadow's starting to do for the first couple of times this in general this whole tournament has been doing those delayed air dash JBBs in the corner. And they've been working out really well. However, tank grab start.
Yep. Doesn't want to deal with it.
All
Shadow
right,
fight back this round.
Yeah. Stand is looking like they've calmed themselves down a little bit.
And we are in the corner already.
Oh, good tank.
God, it's so hard to deal with.
Oh, what a 2C.
What a confirm.
This is not a dead Naoto, but you have one more mix-up.
We do have 50% meter for a wake up. Yep.
And Smasher and the punish.
Yep.
All right,
Sometimes
Shadow
you know.
rallying. Shadow rallying.
All right, we do not have our clean sweep.
Yeah, we
In
got that
fact,
2-1.
we're getting closer to what we were, kind of wanting from the beginning anyway.
Yeah. Another final round?
Yeah, boy, with no desync this time.
Please no. Do not take that from us.
The wheel of fate is turning.
I'm gonna have to go punch the servers out if it happens, dude.
Please do. Maybe it'll knock some sense into it. We're going back into it. /K, round start.
Yep. I do not blame that burst. Usually I'm like, it's a little early, but nah.
Naoto can do so much damage. The tank has shown he's got the execution to get some good optimal routes on him.
Ooh,
Yep.
it's a little early with that anti-air.
I think there's another adjustment. Tank's starting to do these double jumps to get over the 2C anti-airs.
Oh, God.
Nice CP.
Good DP.
Yeah, knew the gap was coming. Oh, you go, girl.
Ooh, it's the hard stuff.
All right, pressure. Oh, that's definitely Tank's round. Oh, no.
You and your big mouth.
Oh,
Okay.
6B. Okay. Tank is on tournament point, on season point.
Yep.
One more round and it's over. Let's see if ShadowClaw can run it back though. I know I want to see more.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, no.
You're gonna see more if that happens again.
Yeah, but not much more.
Ooh,
Ooh. Damage. Yes, sir. We're trying to end it.
move forward.
Oh,
Oh, the overhead.
He hasn't thrown one out in so long. Shadow's already below half life.
Gets to jump in, though. We are going to the other side of the screen. Those players with over 50% meter, too.
Oh,
If you jump throw again, it's going to be huge damage.
easily 3.5 plus Oki.
Yep, there it was.
Missing it again?
It's like his third miss, isn't it?
Yeah, going for that. However, Tank has burst. Want to spin it. Want to end it now. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, no.
This just keeps happening.
It won't stop. Oki. Overhead. That's the first one overhead we've seen. I can't even talk anymore. Oh, that's it. No.
It's what you would say if you were wrong. Stop talking.
Hashtag is what I would say. Hashtag Zill's a dumbass.
All right.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, not again.
Oh, there's a lot of damage.
Yes, it is.
Easy 4K almost.
And a tech
Oh, and
chase. Oh, the stagger. Oh, my God.
Oh. Oh my God, dude! He does have first back.
Yeah, his versus got an OD here.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He
He has got angle.
does have the invul. He has the invul, yeah.
Found the EA. Gets the
And
active
he
flow
might
here.
get another if he stays offensive. Or he might just die.
Another 30, fellas. We're going to a final game.
Ryer instantly just like, bruh.
We are going to
Oh,
a
man.
final game. Oh, man.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus.
I don't have much more to be said at this point.
Well, final game.
Yep, that's about it.
You gave me what I wanted. I do not care now.
We are going.
I want to keep watching it forever.
We're going to final round. I'm calling it now. They keep trading rounds. It's not going to stop.
Nah, it's...
We'll have to there for Shadow now. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, no. Frame trap. That's a combo.
Alright, all the way to the left. We will get Oki off this.
Oh, we get the install actually off him instead of that for Oki. Combo with that?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
We managed to get over it.
Oh, I made noises. I didn't know what the hell happened. Ooh. Not damage removal the safe jump.
I thought it was overhead for sure.
Nice blocks for Shadow. Super.
Yep, don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, Tame opting to spin his burst here in the 2C. That's even worse.
He's gonna die for it too. Oh no.
ShadowClaw on tournament season point. Oh my God.
Stop getting hit by 2C. Easier said than done.
It really is, man.
That move is great. Oh man. Spike him. Oh, calls out the backdash.
Yeah, the delayed 2A there. Oh no.
Uh-oh. I got it too.
This is not good.
Ness will be getting burst back for sure this round.
Naoto still only not even at 50%.
Dang, it's at 50% meter.
Yeah,
Get off
immediately. Oh my God!
I have no idea what just happened.
Stare each other down. Oh, the frame trap, the combo. Going to Oki. Safe jump. Oh, the mash.
Answer it back.
Oh, the DP,
Oh,
RC. He's coming up on burst. He has it.
You have burst.
No, the TR.
It's over.
Lock it out. It's over.
Oh my God, that's what I would say if I was an idiot. Kill him!
Oh!
He can double.
He's not dead. One life. Oh my God. DPLC! Oh, cross frames! Are you serious? We are going to final round.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God. Oh, the 6B.
Stay out my skies. Hitting the hard stuff. Loki.
Oh,
Overhead. Yeah, you ain't gonna overhead me.
He knew it was coming. He tech chase. Tank with the tech chase again with the 2A. Oh, look at him!
Huge damage.
Not dead. One more mix.
Oh, it's Phantom for the mix, and he drops it.
Oh my God. The 5A
Oh, the match of the jab. It's over.
Oh.
The tank
Oh my God.
takes the whole thing.
Georgia in the building, man. Taking the SOD All-Stars bracket. Oh my God, I can go to bed.
I almost didn't save the replay, y'all.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that was some amazing BlazBlue Central fiction. Oh my God. Congratulations to the tank. Great showing from Shadow. Amazing showing from everybody.
Yes.
For real.
So that was
Thank you for letting us commentate this.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
That was
you
a
both
treat.
did an amazing job. What a close grand finals. I don't think I would have wanted to seen it end any other way. Whew. So, congrats to the tank taking home a fat chunk of money. Not super fat, I guess, because this is split 8 ways. We did hit our top 8 payout, but I know personally the tank has been grinding since starting these brackets, and it absolutely shows. So congrats to the tank taking first, ShadowClawZERO taking second, Luna taking third, Giant Rat in fourth, CCeciliaStarrk and Mythic J tied for fifth, and Necoji and Stardust Lucy tied for seventh. A bunch of names I'm honored to say have made it through this bracket.
Yeah, you can tell that every player has been putting in that work. It's leveled up so much since the start of rollback. It's crazy.
It's amazing to see.
Yes.
I mean, I know, I'm going to get a little sappy here. I know when I saw that BBCF was getting rollback, I was at CEO in the crowd. I screamed till I lost my voice and I was crying. I immediately called Impurist Club and I said, we're running BlazBlue. And he's like, yeah, okay, yeah. You do it. You just go do it. And we've come so far with our BlazBlue brackets, thanks in part to the players, in part to the runners, in part to the TOs, in part to the commentators. Everybody did such a good job. I mean, I'm going to keep doing this. We got an open bracket next Thursday. We got a beginner season 2 starting in 2 weeks. So, you know, thank you, Moonjade and Zil, for commentating. When Zil hit me up, said, I want to commentate your All-Stars, I'm like, you're in there. Let's go. You both did a great job. If you ever want to commentate another one of our brackets, be sure to let me know. I'll be sure to bring you back. You both did great.
Oh, we'll be back.
Yeah, and absolutely.
Like, we're always going to come back if we can.
Yeah, like Jade said, we do appreciate the opportunity alone. And thank you and Impurist Club for just starting up this tournament series. It's done a lot for the community, and it's been a thrill to watch everyone just improve in general.
I think it's... Oh, go ahead.
As the old saying goes, BlazBlue never disappoints.
That's so true. Ever. It's so true.
So I think you can say your intermediates have graduated, though. Like,
yes.
These people are pretty nasty.
Yeah, they're all right. They're kind of all right.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing many of them entering our opens. That's already the case for many of them. They're already entering the opens. And yeah, super happy just to have a community. I always see the Discord pinging for games. I always see people leveling up, asking questions. Super good to see. A couple ancillary shout-outs. Shout-outs to Impurist Club for giving me the platform to run this. The true GOAT. If you don't know who Impurist Club is, definitely give him a follow. Definitely support him. He busts ass for all the games that he runs and loves. Shout-outs to Intimidating for making those player trailers and always being the AV kind of support for the stuff that we do here. Those were a joy to watch and really brought us into this strong, I think. And then big shout-outs to Tom, Fedbab, Koyo, Tweedo, and everyone else that we've had commentate BlazBlue on this channel in the past. Y'all make it so much fun to watch. Okay, do each of you have anything you want to shout out? You want to plug your socials, plug your scene or anything?
Well, I can.
Take over, Zil.
Like I mentioned earlier, yeah, we are from the VTFGC scene. You can follow us at VT_FGC. We do have a monthly coming up this Saturday, which is going to be streamed on Twitch. Same thing, VT_FGC. We're running things. BB, of course. A Guilty Gear Strive, Under Night, Multibot, all the anime games. If you liked our commentary, you can follow me at DaRealZil on Twitter. I post random crap. That's all I can say.
Okay, a lot of pictures, a lot of Final Fantasy. Same with me. Mine's under th_Moonjade, like it's spelled in the chat here. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as Zil's, just differenter.
Yeah.
Yep. As for me, you can follow me on Twitch at Ryer_FGC. I do VTubing of fighting games and various other activities about 5 days a week. You can find me on Twitter at RyerOnStream. And yeah, definitely support your local TOs, support your online TOs. We have an Undernight bracket coming up this Sunday on this channel, and then a Melty Blood bracket on Monday, and a Grand Blue bracket on Wednesday. So if you want to check those out, be sure to follow the channel and tune in. Absolutely. I'm going to send the love over to Euchre if he is still streaming. He is not, but Julio Crivera is. So.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yep, we're going to send it over.
Non.
Julio enters Julio enters our open sometimes. So we're going to raid Julio Crivera. Hopefully I typed it right. In the meantime, be good to one another. I've been Ryer. Oh my goodness, a $70 donation at the end. Was that Astrals?
What?
That was from Fedbab Astral Payout. I think he did it wrong. I only have 5 ticks on my sheet. I gotta give my 50 as well. So we raised about $850 for this bracket. Good stuff, everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Be good to one another. I will see you all next week for more BlazBlue.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Peace, everybody.